I'm live. Hello. Is anybody out there? Oh, I see. We are telling your followers that you've started. Many apologies. For those of you who've been waiting, I received a message from Nicholas. Nicholas, are you out there? Hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Finally, says Solidus42. Raiden! I am Lightning the Rain transformed. Hello! Hello! I'm Sheldon. I'm Mickey Mouse. I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm Axel. I'm Axel. I'm Axel. Got it memorized? Hi there. Hello there. How do you do? Sun King, nice beard. Why, thank you so very much. Here comes the Sun King. Rules of nature. Hiya, how you doing? Doctor, turn on my inhibitors. Yes. I am Jean-Pierre. It's good to see you, Spider-Man. Ah, yes, Jean-Pierre, I wrote you. You wrote me back. What fave? Guardian of the Galaxy, do you want Marcus and Agumon to dance a battle with? That's one of your fantasies you're going to have to take home and work out for yourself. Am I coming back as Conan in Bleach in the 1,000-year blood war? We don't know. We're waiting. We're hoping. Cone hopes. Damn, your head grew out since the last time I saw you. You're right. This is for my son. Isaac's birthday. He's watching too. I hope I pronounced that right. Isaac? It's Isaac. I'm sure it is.
Lori invited you.
I'm sorry?
Lori invited you to go live in her room.
Lori. And I don't see it. Hold on. Nice hair, thanks. I've just been told I've been invited by Lori to go live in her room. Let me see if I can do that. Hello, looking sharp. Hope you and Samantha are well. Becky and Dad said, hello, how are you? All right, Becky, it's nice to see you. Yeah, we're doing right. We're doing well. Hope you and his dad are too. Nice beard, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, hello, wave. Oh, I should wave. It says wave. Oh, no, it says you waved. I'm waving back at you. Frot 619. I'm your favorite actor of all time. God bless you. What am I doing? Destroying the Metal Gear Ray. All right, I'm going to sit back for a minute. There's a little blast for y'all. Letting you know that I can do this thing. Apologies for the tardiness. Rocking the beard and rocking the paradise. Sticks. How are you? Okay. You? How are you? Cheers. Nice to see you. All right, you good? Yeah? You all right? Scared to ask, but I would like to hear you, Jesse McCartney, and Allison Stoner sing together one day, since I'm a fan of you three in the Sea Salt Trio. Well, you didn't ask. But you could ask. I'd be fine with that. That'd be great. I don't know how that would happen, but, start calling, start writing those letters, get it to people that you know, and anything's possible. Thank you for lightning voice all those months ago. I still love it. The lightning voice. Oh, you're very welcome. Hold on one. Nano Machine, cool beard. What? Hey there, hope all is well. What's your favorite role you've ever taken on? A cinnamon roll, thank you. How am I doing? I'm all right. Just trying to keep up with all of these messages and noises. Besides the ones in my head. My hair is so cool. Thank you. Question. What favorite guardian... Oh, we already did that. Guardian of the Galaxy do you want Marcus and Agumon to dance battle with, and who would win? I can't answer that question because I didn't see the movie. Sorry. We're searching for Lori because there was an invite. Oh, it's right here.
There you go. Try that.
we're trying to invite Lori Allen for a chat because apparently she tried inviting me. So she must be live as well. I can clean my glasses. Christopher Pastelacqua. Something about Facebook. I don't know. Wave. Got it memorized. Got it memorized. I certainly do have it memorized. Mac Alpha. Hey, Quinton. Hey, Mac Alpha Man Styles. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3. I choose rock. What voice did you like doing more, Raiden or Jin? Yes. Should I start signing or?
I was trying to see if you could get in with Lori. Since she invited you. Let me see.
No requests. How about this? No. Should I contact Nicholas?
No.
Since he's in charge?
No. I just don't understand why the notifications show up on my end, but not yours.
Why?
I don't.
Where would the notifications be?
I don't know.
We've managed to avoid drowning. Can you do an Axel shout out to Isaac for his birthday, please? Of course I can. Isaac, that's Axel. Got it memorized? I'm so flattered you'd be here. You know, there's people from Tanzania watching as well. Where are you watching from? You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not shout. I'm telling you why. Axel has come to town. Gather around. Where's the invite here? Which is the invite? You've been obsessed with the punk band Buzzcocks. You even became friends with the members as well. You are also dating the current frontman. Who is the current frontman of the Buzzcocks? Is he one of the original members? Is he somebody new? Is he from England? Is he in your hometown? Can I do your Mickey Mouse voice? Can you do your Mickey Mouse voice? Hi, boys and girls. It's wonderful to see you. La-dee-dee, la-dee-da. Who are you? Who am I? Who are we? Who are why? Hello. I've invited Lori Allen for a TikTok. We'll see if she's looking. Can you see? How can you see the regular group? Oh, you're not looking at them anymore.
What do you mean?
I thought you were looking at the regular group before. I thought you saw a picture of the group who was streaming.
Well, I did for a second, but it doesn't look like she's streaming anymore.
Are you serious? How disappointing. I wonder if she was doing it as a check. Scary Girl 15, hi. UX rules. Your hair is so dope. Thank you. Can I scream? Oh, yeah, Lori Talk 4 is unavailable to join. Can I scream Rukia as Cone? Rukia! 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 Albert Santolo Jr. just want to ask, but are you involved with anything related to the upcoming Kingdom Hearts 4? Ever since we got a teaser trailer? No, sir. Or ma'am. I am not. I haven't heard a thing. I haven't heard a thing. Somebody loves me as Kong. That's Bird, dude. Bird _ dude 21. Thank you. Uh, I am Jin the Virtuoso. I am the owl, says. Would the owl is at its best. Helps to fight pollution in the north, south, east, and west. In the north, south, east, and west. Whoop, whoop. See, as a kid, I watched something called Give a Hoot, Don't Pollute. It was a commercial by Woodsy Owl about not littering. How are my keyboard skills, Axel? Axel's keyboard skills, keyblade skills, as a matter of fact, not bored. Don't get bored. Get a keyblade instead and make sure that your skills are sharp as a blade. Keep people on the edge of their seats, you know what I mean? What's my character favorite voice? Voice to character voice. This one right here is my favorite character voice. It's Jerry Lewis, who inspired Sheldon from my life as a teenage robot. What's my favorite Iruka moment? Usually when he yells, because his head gets big and his mouth gets big. It looks unreal. Naruto! Sorry, boss. No one acts as Axel. Got it memorized. Can I say your name in the Spider-Man, boys? What's your name? I don't know. It says Roman 19 XX. I'm just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. Who is that? Oh no, look out. It's Roman 19 XX. Or, I can't believe this is going on. I'm just trying to have a cup of coffee that my beautiful wife bought me. And Roman 19 XX is here to mess with your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Well, fear not. I can drink coffee and deal with bad guys at the same time. How's that, Roman? Are you Roman round? Are you Roman Catholic? Have I ever played the series Kingdom Hearts? No. But I have watched the playthroughs. The current frontman, this just in, the current frontman of the Buzzcocks is one of the original members, and he's also the other songwriter of the band. His name is Steve. He took the frontman role after Pete Shelley died in 2018. I maybe have read about him. Steve, have you met Steve? Both keep Roxas. Do you both live in the same town? Have you been in the same room at the same time? Have you spoken on the phone or on FaceTime? Maybe Zoom. Yes, I have managed to avoid drowning. Yazor Achira, Ahri, underscore NYX. Can I say Bankai as Cone? Bankai! Just gotta love Iruka Sensei. You say thank you every day for me voicing Iruka and for him being the father figure throughout your childhood. Well, thank you. I'm honored. Have I met any other Sonic voices, Sonic actor voices, that is, before your cast? I'm not sure I understand the question. David, I wish I had a cast list I could tell you, but I'm sure that there are actors from the Sonic series that I do know. That's for sure. Absolutely. Yes. I can't say who they are right now because I don't have the cast list in front of me. And when we record separately. The Eyeless Beast joined. Hello. Solidus 42. Robin Mizor. Or is it Miser? No, it's Mizor. Or Misery. It's Racer Guy. Hey, it's Racer Guy, everybody. Racer Guy just got here. Came in second after Robin Mizor. Can I give you an extremely passionate floor? Oh! Aw, seeing me makes your day. Thank you, Robin. I do. I've got it memorized. Would I ever go to Terrificon or New York City Con? Yes, I would. In fact, in 2017, I know I was in New York City Con, and maybe 2016 as well. Those 2 years, it was amazing. Adam, what's up, buddy? Adam DeFilippi. DeFilippi. Incredible. I'm a ventriloquist. Thank you. Not yet. Will next year. He lives in England while I'm here. We do text a lot over WhatsApp. Oh, you guys haven't FaceTimed on WhatsApp? I'm going to guess no. Or have you? You guys, yeah. Is he a nice guy? Have you heard his voice? I'm well, Adam. I hope you're well, too. Wow, look at all these people. Poisoning Beat waving. Superior Spider-Man 82 waving. Turn. I Gundam joined. Morgan's wedding hubba. Goddess of Crayola. Superior Spider-Man 82 says, I hope you come back to voice Cone and Bleach. Well, I am. No, I don't know. I will. Well, I can't say I won't. I'm not. I'm afraid they got somebody else. Wait a minute. Who was saying all that? This guy inside of me. His name is Parkey. That's right. Emmanuel, Nathaniel, Nathan Marquis. Superior Spider-Man 82. I don't know nothing yet. They ain't telling me. It's not fair. It's not fair. Other people know, right? People been announced, pronounced, denounced, forgotten about. I'm hoping. I live in eternal hope. Which Metal Gear line, Rising line, is your favorite? Well, there's about 3 lines that I do regularly, and the thing is they stick in my head more than any other lines I've ever done. And they're the ones I remember. And I would say that they're my favorite lines, but they're my most memorable lines in terms of me memorizing them. What is your favorite Metal Gear Rising line of mine? And that will say, my mustache needs to be trimmed. It needs to be groomed. I'm afraid I didn't groom for you before today. I'll stay away. Maybe back here and see if I can read you from a distance. From a distance, people are singing from a distance. The joys of bringing. From a distance, when you don't know the words, you make up the melody too. From a distance, I see you. I don't want to be in the ICU. Have I ever met Pete Capella, original voice of Silver Hedgehog? No, sir, I have not. I'm sorry to say. Have you? I remember the Tyrion bartender you played Mass Effect 2? Guaranteed to knock you on your ass. Unless you're dextro DNA like me. If you are, it'll kill you. I do remember that. I know, I don't believe his voice was as sexy as mine, but maybe a little straighter. Guaranteed to knock you on your ass. Unless you're dextro DNA like me. If you are, it'll kill you. If you are, it'll kill you. Yes, I do remember playing the Tyrion bartender, and the cool thing was that, well, it did knock Commander Shepard on his ass and or her ass, depending.
Can you do me a favor and reach in the left?
Hold on a moment, folks.
Reach in the left drawer and grab my marker. Left drawer. The marker pack.
Your marker pack. This one too? Or no?
No, I don't know what that is. I think that's glue.
Oh, glue. That was my wife, Sam. She had some questions for me. Well, look what I found hiding here. This is good for us. Now we remember, in case there's big boxes We got a kniff here. This box has got a kniff. It's got my name on it, too. Want me to tell you a story? Guess what? I'm going to tell you whether you want to know it or not. Okay, here it is. This says Quinton on it. Might be backwards and upside down to you, but I got it from a friend, Jimmy Simonian, who I've known for 35 years. He got married, and this year knife was a wedding present. That way, if you're in the land of the lost, you got something that you can, you know, cut through the branches of, so you can keep moving on your way to get to the fruits and nuts out there. And if you face any nuts, then it go, get away from me. I got this knife here, and well, I'll tell you what I've been using it for: opening boxes. Yeah, they're great like that. They're amazing. They're wonderful, as a matter of fact. Well, someone out there, solid as 42, asks, did you ever meet Stan Lee? Well, I don't want to disappoint you, but I have to tell you the truth. Yes, I did meet Stan Lee on 2 occasions. The first time is when I was in the cast of the Fantastic Four in 1994 with Lori Allen, who played Sue Storm, my sister, because I was Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. And then she married Reed Richards and became Sue Richards, who was the wife to Reed. Reed was Mr. Fantastic, the guy who could stretch. And he was voiced by Bo Weaver. Bo Weaver. Bo Weaver at the time had hair that was even longer than mine. And Bo would flick and play with his hair. Lori does the best impression of him doing that, I say. And Lori, as the invisible woman, could go invisible and you couldn't see her. And I, as the Human Torch, would flame on. And that leaves only one more member of the Fantastic Four that I'm not speaking of, the late, great Chuck McCann, who was Ben Grimm, the Thing. It's clobbering time. Come on, Torchy, hothead. He'd call me those things and other names. On the last day of our recording, Stan Lee came in to meet us. Super Stan Lee, the man. And we were given stills of our characters. Beautiful stills. I have mine packed away. Lori has hers beautifully framed and displayed. And gosh, we also received a giant poster of one of the earliest Fantastic Four appearances. I don't know if it was this. It was called. It wasn't the Super Wars. I'm blanking now. It'll come to me later. But we all signed. We all autographed this poster for the for Stan and for everybody who worked on the show, and each one of us were given a poster too. I have mine again rolled up and hidden away somewhere, and I know Lori has hers beautifully displayed. Stan, he was a wonderful guy. He was just as you've seen him in the interviews. Stanley, you know, how are you? And I was a big Marvel Comics fan, right? And a Stan fan, of course. Spider-Man was the guy for me. And so I was thrilled to be a member of the Fantastic Four because I loved them and had never dreamed I would play the Human Torch, yet I did. Always dreamed of playing Spider-Man, which I later did. But at this time, before having portrayed Spider-Man, I took this opportunity to pluck up the courage and ask Stan Lee, would you sign my script? And I had a script from that last episode, and he said, sure. And he started writing it down. He wrote my name correctly, Quinton, Quinton, which not a lot of people get, and handed it to me, and I looked, and it said, Quinton, the titanically talented Johnny Storm, Stanley. And that was amazing because he used alliteration a lot. And to have the titanically talented on my script about me was from him. It was just, you know, a gift from the heavens, a gift from God, if you will. That's my memory of him. I wish Lori were able to go live. She may be on her way home. Maybe she'll tune in later. Let me see. I've got a mark, a question mark. Is this a question? Oh, who's my favorite overall music artist? Well, that would be the Beatles, you know. We got Paul McCartney. John Lennon. John Lennon, you know, that's the thing. John is in here, right? And then there's George Harrison, who speaks a bit more slowly. There's Ringo Starr, peace and love, I don't say too much more. Peace and love, let's even the score. Okay, moving on now, as you people have been waiting, we're going to get to signing. Wash away the anger. Favorite fast food, McDonald's. What's my favorite character from the Kingdom Hearts series? What would you think? It's me, Axel. All right. Let's see, I am going to get signing here. And right now I'm going to show you Johnny Carson, who's my very favorite late night talk show host. He is from Lincoln, Nebraska, which is where I am right now. Now, I used to watch this man growing up, and I always wished I'd be on a show. More so than that, I wished I'd meet him. And right now I get to be him. And then later there's a young man named Dick Cavett, I'm sorry, who 14 years later, 12 to 14 years later, would meet him when he was doing magic in Nebraska. Then Dick Cavett, who spoke like this, met Johnny because he was an aspiring magician, as well. And he would go on to be a writer for Johnny on Johnny's show, which is fantastic. Some of you out there might be thinking I'm doing George Takei, which I am not. I am doing Dick Cavett, who sits back in the throat a little bit more, and he's more erudite. But thank you for playing our game. Now, the first signing we have here goes up to Jacob. Jacob, I wonder, are you out there? Have you been out there? Do you feel overlooked? Do you feel ignored? Do you feel like your hands are dry and they need some lotion? Well, mine are perfectly lotioned, and I am going to write that I am lightning, the rain transformed for you. Now I see there's a smiley face outside of the quote. Do you think I should put the smiley face too?
No, they're just smiling at you.
Jacob, thank you for smiling at me. I'm smiling at you. All right, let's do this. Jacob, Jacob, I am lightning, the rain transformed for thee. Jacob, 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 Jacob. I am lightning. The rain transformed, not trans fats. I am lightning, the rain transformed me. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Jacob, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. Let's see. Well, that looks good to me. Why don't I add my name? That would be nice, because if I didn't, you might ask for it. And if you get it, you didn't want it. Oh, well. Jacob, I am lightning, the rain transformed. I hope you like it. I hope you like it a lot. Let's see, I might have to use a different pen. This one is a bit shrubby. Oh, you guys have several times. He's very nice. You actually talked last night for about 4 hours, and you just talked about the Beatles exclusively. Really, that's amazing. Did you say his name was Steve? I can't recall. What part of England is he from? Is he in? I imagine he's somewhere in the north. Manchester, maybe. Would I be able to say, "Hey, Cat, got it memorized"? As Axel? Who else? Hey, Cat, got it memorized? I thought that you did. We have a question while I'm getting something else to sign. Something else to sign. Who do I want to? Who do you want to play Johnny Storm in the MCU? That's an excellent question. Well, me. If not, then Jack Black, of course. I know those aren't really the best answers, or they're actually the best answers. They're not the answers you're looking for, and probably not the ones that they would cast. But in order, Quinton Flynn, Jack Black, or Mark Normand. He's a great stand-up comedian. He's fit. He's funny. He's smart. He'd be a great Human Torch. Mark Normand. Look up his stand-up comedy if you haven't. How's it going, Quentin? Well, South Texas Gamer, it's going all right. Yeah, Robin here is curious. What do I like most about Axel's character? It'd have to be his hair. Well, no, I think his sterling personality, dear. How about you? Well, white hair Dante 23, I saw underscore Dante 23, has also been a favorite Kingdom Hearts character. And white hair Dante, can't wait to see more in the future, telling me that I rock. Well, thank you so very much. I think you rock. Have you got that memorized? You rock. Look at this. If I move myself, my head, I have no neck. I have a long neck. Paused on. It was paused because I was having a phone call interrupt me from Thousand Oaks, California. And I would have picked up, but there was no name attached. And it would interrupt our session. What's so funny is the Beatles were playing on my radio station, and your live popped up. There you go, South Texas underscore gamer. Synchronicity, baby. I have played Paul McCartney in two movies. I also played him on Jimmy Kimmel Live. And I also did him on a radio station in Cleveland, Ohio, when he was on tour there, and fooled the radio disc jockeys because I was in California at the time, talking on the phone. The management called because they were so upset, believing that they had awoken Sir Paul McCartney at about 5:30 in the morning. But it wasn't him, it was me. In fact, even he's not him. The real Paul McCartney died in 1966. This is the other guy who plays Paul McCartney, who's brilliant, but not actually by birth Paul McCartney. You don't have to believe me. The truth is out there. Look it up. You recall reading how boldly I claimed the role for Axel. Yes, it's incredible the way you brought him to life and helped make him so popular. Thank you. You know, that's what you got to do sometimes. I tell you, I was just reading about this, being confident, leaning into something, confidence being an attitude. And many times we get afraid, we become afraid. And faith can overcome fear. Fear, false evidence appearing real. We'll all have fear. But having faith, if we take action, the fear can go away. So right now, at this point, I'm pausing to sign a Raiden print. No special instructions. This is for Callie. Callie, making a shout out to you. That's right, Callie, if you're out there. I'm signing this for you. this by your request. All right. I'm just going to sign it because it doesn't have a question or suggestion. No special instructions. So I just sign it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I hope they don't get it and go, well, I thought he would do something. But I am doing something. I am signing my name, which is twice as nice. Worth 5 times the price. And you got a heart on top of that. Mwah. Thank you. My wife Samantha is helping me. She came in today and said, what are you doing? I said, I was waiting for you. And she said, you're supposed to be on live streaming right now. She was right. You know, I was not live streaming at the time, but I am now. Mac had to rejoin the stream. It was glitching. I hope it was only glitching on your end and not ours. Glad you're back. You missed a lot. There's going to be a test on that, so you're going to have to talk to your partners in class and ask somebody for notes. Dave Daisy 99. Hey, Quinton. Hey, Dave Daisy. Cobalt Snake. Nice to see you. Lori joined 321988. Now, someone joined. I'm just going to start waving at people who joined instead of saying their names because I might get it wrong. Cobalt_Snake says, no, you need a sword, Raiden. Colonel, we managed to avoid drowning, but I need a sword. Or when some people read it, they would say sword. I need the sword, you understand? I need the sword, you understand? X-Men, X-Megsy, as if to say Megsy is someone's ex, or not X-Man, but X-Megsy. Hi, Quinton. Thank you for hosting this live signing. Axel and Reno have been my favorite characters since I first played Kingdom Hearts and watched Advent Children. They're such fantastic characters. Thank you. That was written from the heart. You put a little sweet heart on the end. It's very nice. It's very nice. I need to remember to take a breath. Sometimes I get a little excited, as you can see. I'm waving at Jude, Joey. Mac says, Cobalt_Snake. He doesn't need a sword. He only needs a damn knife. Or a kniff, as I was talking about before. That's what you missed before, Mac. A kniff. What's a kniff? I'll show you. I was the best man in a wedding. 1 of 5. And I was gifted a kniff by my friend James. Jim Simonian. A kniff. So if you're out in the wilds, or if you're riding like me, that's all you need is a kniff. I'll keep it there in case there's any more problems. You understand? South Texas Gamer _ why am I gonna say this? Does it matter? I don't know. South Texas Gamer met him during red carpet event of the Avengers. Who?
Probably Stan.
Huh?
Probably Stan.
Sam?
Stan.
Oh, why did South Texas Gamer ask me about?
No, I was just guessing.
South Texas Gamer, excuse me. You met who during a red carpet event? Stan Lee? I don't think it would have been Mark Normand. Could have been Jack Black. I will say, not a big fan of the gentleman who played Human Torch. Live action. This 2 movies ago, I think. He plays Captain America. His name's Chris Evans. That's right. All right. What's up, Victor? Victor Cornell. You are Victor Cornell. I'm Quinton Flynn. Look at this. His head does what it wants to do. Do you understand? I understand you. Knack Chance. Nancy Hands joined my dear Nancy, who I've known since we were children. Wave. I hope you're still there because I know I'm putting things on pause when I'm signing. So some of you folks who get, what's the word I shall say, impatient, think, ugh, when's he going to sign? When's he going to shut up? I have to go. I'm hungry. Well, it's not all about you, is it? How many times do I actually sit here and sign and talk to you? Not often. Uncle Q's here. So, hey, let's make it happen, man. You and me. Two. Cuckoo, ka-choo. All right. I said chew. I'm making this one out to Ethan. It says, thanks for what you do. And could you write, my sword is a tool of justice. Thanks. Thank you. You're welcome. And yes, I can. So I'm going to do that right now. My sword is a tool of justice. Ethan, my sword is a tool of justice. Nancy Ann, how's the weather there in Atlanta? My sword is a tool of justice. My sword is a tool of justice. I wonder if this is going to be good enough for Ethan. Let's see. I like silver. He likes me. My sword is a tool of justice. Hmm. 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 Ethan, I too is a sword of justice. Kiss hug, Quinton Flynn, heart. I heart thee. I hope you like it. I really do. I hope you like it. How about you? Thank you for bringing them to life and making them so awesome. Ah, you're from Ireland. God bless. What part of Ireland, Megan? The east of Ireland, right? Would be like Dublin, that kind of thing. And I haven't been in the west so long. I have cousins both in the east and the west. The west, they are in Ballina, County Mayo, and Enniscrone. And then both my dad's father's family and mother's family came from there, the Flynns and the Ruanes. And there's more Flynns who moved to Wales, two of whom I met, two of my cousins. One I met in New York City, and the other in Florida. It's right up my heart's in Ireland, of course. I love it. It's grand. And then I have English-Irish cousins as well. Again, where are you? Let's see. Okay, but he has to hold it with his foot. All right. Well, Raiden can do that. We got Bammy. He's here. Lone Clover. Can you say, Naruto, can you just stop buying Hitty the Gritty and learn your jutsu? Sure. Naruto, can you just stop buying Hitty the Gritty and learn your jutsu? Naruto, can you? Naruto. I hope that worked. You wish you could meet him. You're one of the unlucky ones. Meet who? Hakuna Matata to you too, Bammy. What a wonderful phrase. Hello, Victor Cornell. Raiden says hi. Silver the Hedgehog. It's no use. Is one of your favorite Sonic characters since he first appeared in Sonic 06. Silver theme song, Dreams of Absolution by Bentley Jones. If I had an additional device, I would look it up and put it on for us to listen to, but I can't. At the same time, stop hitting the gritty, Naruto. I did. You're welcome. Waving to newcomers, waving to all comers. Hello, Gabriel. Hello, Gabriel. It's nice to see you. Hello, good sir. Gabriel Brunner, nice to see you. Have I worked with Lee Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman from 92 until 2022? Now, Kevin and I, it's possible we worked on a project together, but not at the same time. But I can tell you, I met him several times, and he was very nice. R.I.P. Sugar Salarino joined. One of my dear friends. May I say, Shay? Sugar and I, we sang together, and she created a series in which I got to voice multiple characters. She is the Lizard Queen. See, Jim Morrison was the Lizard King, and she created an animated series called The Lizard Queen. She also played her child. Hello. I can't do her child's voice. Great, and her voice. And I got to do all of the Beatles, all of the Beatles, as well as oh gosh, a couple other characters that I'm blanking on, and we had a wonderful time. She's an incredible artist, fine artist, painter, actress, singer, writer, producer, dear friend of mine, a woman with a heart of gold. I'm so glad you're here. How are you, dear? Now let me go to a quick question. Oh, I already answered that question. Oh wait, maybe, what's this say? Could you say this guy beeped at me, so I took his steering wheel? Who wants it? That's funny. I will do that. This guy has Raiden's voice. This guy beeped at me, so I took his steering wheel. Who wants it? Let's see. Fantastic Four. Love the Fantastic Four. Your daughter's name is Sue Storm? That's awesome. What's up, Weathersby? When is Metal Gear Rising 2? Well, we don't know. When I was recording the first Metal Gear Rising, at the time they told me the sequel would be out 2 years later. Did that happen? No. Was I disappointed? Yes. Are you disappointed? Definitely. I'm making this out to no one in particular, and they want this to say, "The Ripper returns." You know, when I was a child, my father would say, if you passed gas, you really ripped one. So the Ripper returns can have two meanings. I know for you it means the death metal type of Jack the Ripper, ripping and tearing and shredding. But of course, someone else might say, did you pass gas? No, I ripped one. All right, the Ripper returns. The Ripper returns. Here we go. The Ripper returns. The Ripper returns. Can you guys hear that? There's something printing up in the back. Can you hear it? If you have a keen ear like me, you hear everything, even when you don't. It's silent. It's quiet. I don't like the silence when I'm sitting here, just saying nothing, because I feel like I'm being judged. But it's me judging me in my head, pretending I know what you're thinking, when you're in fact thinking love. The Ripper returns. Did you rip one? All right, that goes out to, I can't say because it doesn't say. So it won't say. There you go. This is ridiculous. This beautiful head of hair, this mane. Well, it's so much fun. I'm sure there are people out there who wish they had it, so I will not minimize it. Cartoon fan, what's up? Sugar, thank you. She said my hair looks amazing. I know I'm a little behind on you guys' suggestions, comments, and questions, that's because of the writing and stuff. Actually, I played the Human Torch in the second season of the animated series from the 90s, my friend. The first one was Brian Austin Green. Did you know that? Bet you didn't, but you can look it up. Everybody can look up everything these days. When I was growing up, we had to memorize it. Got it memorized. Thank you, Eternal, about my nice hair. Hey, what's up? What's happening? What products am I using on my hair? I'm actually using no products. That's not true.
Moroccan oil.
What is it?
Moroccan oil.
Oh.
You can get it at Sephora.
Sugar, I'm using Moroccan oil. You can get it at Sephora. Sugar has wonderful hair as well. Why do you people get, oh, Bird_Dude21 asks again, why, oh, who do you want to play Johnny Storm in the MCU? I already covered that. First would be me. Second, I said jokingly, Jack Black, although he would be pretty badass, or as we used to say in the 80s, boss. Be fucking boss. But no, Mark Normand is who I want to play. Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, in the Fantastic Four, in the MCU. Comedian Mark Normand is not only brilliant, witty, he's over 6 feet, I understand. The guy's fit. I've seen him on a skateboard, and he's amazing. He's smart. He's funny as hell. Quick-witted. Human Torch. A little bit of an edge. Mark's got that. If they wanted to be a hothead or get angry, he could do that with ease. You know, he normally doesn't because he lets that go through his comedy. But I really think if given the opportunity, Mark would be incredible. So put it out there. Mark Normand for Johnny Storm the Human Torch. Live action, MCU, says Quinton Flynn. I haven't met Mark yet, but I look forward to someday. He actually lives in New York City, just like the Fantastic Four did. And at this point, we have something for Alicia. Alicia, are you out there? Is it possible? I hope you didn't come earlier and go. Maybe you're under a different name. Or maybe you're not here at all, because the way these things work, sometimes not everybody makes it. That makes sense. Alicia says, I'd love it if you wrote part of Goliath's prayer. Guide this one to where all stars show the path. Thank you. And she put a little heart, which is beautiful. And I pray, and what that did is give me pause to reflect and consider this moment that I'm having with all of you. And I'm grateful. And I'm grateful to Alicia for asking me to write out this prayer for her as Goliath Krios, who is Thane's son. And take a moment to do that. And breathe.
I put on cars because it was too quiet.
Well, that's fine. I can't even hear that. But enjoy.
You could hear everything.
What? I mean, I hear it, but I can't hear. Well, I do. I know what the song is. It's a. Is it Let's Go?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I hear everything. Alicia, back to Alicia. Here's the prayer. Guide this one to where all stars show the path. I love that. Here we go. Alicia. Now, if Goliath Krios were saying this, they would have Goliath's voice combed in a way. Guide this one to where all stars show the path. Hope you heard it. There it is, and it's from the heart. Thank you so much. And that was ordered quite a while ago. September, I believe. Do you remember 21st night, September?
You were a little behind because you were getting surgery on your face.
Mm-hmm. People might be wondering why we are behind on these signatures and signings. As Samantha just said, I was having surgery on my face. I wonder if you can tell the difference. No. It was oral surgery, so it was inside. And it was unbelievable. I was very ill for a few weeks leading up to, at almost a month, I would say. And then I was out for another 3 weeks, so almost 2 months. Have I heard the Revolver remixes and outtakes? Yes, I have. I wish there were more. Oathkeeper Roxas is talking about the Beatles. Yes, Sugar said it, and you guys saw it. I do all 4 Beatles and the Lizard Queen, which, if I'm not mistaken, can you find it on YouTube? Or do you have a home page, a private page, or a website, Sugar? You can list it. My favorite game character I've ever voiced, I say this every time, and it's true. It's always the one I'm doing at the moment I'm doing it. Because that's when I'm in the most in the moment. But I do like Jin the Virtuoso. I so do, because I came up with the Jin the Virtuoso myself. Hold on, I'm making him too British. He has a little bit of an affect there, but Jin the Virtuoso is in here. He's a blend of Kevin Spacey, Anthony Hopkins' mother, Dexter, and the Bond villain from Skyfall. So if I'm Jin the Virtuoso, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's even the score. Who are you? Tell me who are you, and I'll tell you who am I. I'm in charge of everything. I'm in charge of the sky. I'm a skywriter. Who are you? Apparently, it's Travis. This one will do. You're not going to find that anywhere or hear that anywhere. Why? Because that's improvisation. It is thinking on your feet. Or, in my case, on my seat. Woohoo! Travis. There's no special instructions. All right, so I'm signing this one out. I'm making this one out to Travis. Where's that knit? It's going to help me open up this box of Sharpies. Don't try this at home. I'm going to be careful to cut it away from me. That's what I learned when I was a Boy Scout, which was a short-lived experiment. We had a small group in Mayfield Village, Ohio. There were only a few of us, although I did go to an outdoor event where we competed against other scouts, and they were amazing. Our group was all right, you know. We had to do forts, build fires, find things, go places in the woods. The weather was not so great. The guys I was with, I didn't know very well, and one of my best friends who I started with didn't go. And I was disappointed. I didn't really want to go, but back then I always did everything that I believed I was supposed to do. So I would say I honored the troop, but I didn't have to. In other words, if there's something you don't want to do, unless it's really expected of you, like a term paper, showing up for a job, even in those cases, there can be exceptions if you're ill, or if you want a failing grade, or if you want to quit. you know? But I was doing everything the Scouts way. But in this case, it wasn't a good feeling. And the thing is, I think you want to have a good feeling. You want to trust your instincts and enjoy your setting or who you're around, or trust the people that you know and keep the good ones close to you in your life. I was kind of gullible, and still am, and said yes to things when I probably should have said no. So I always try to work on saying yes when I mean yes, no when I mean no. Otherwise, you wind up in a cold, wet environment in the woods with a troop that's about as functional as the Bad News Bears. And not as fun. So now I'm going to assign this to Travis. Wait, didn't I already assign to Travis? Okay, I guess I didn't. Oh, that's right. I was opening up markers. So this one goes out to Travis. New marker. I better try it first. Travis. I hope you're well wherever you are, Travis. In fact, I hope all of you are well out there right now, wherever you are. And that one is ready for our friend, Travis. And right now, I feel like Mr. Rogers. Are any of you out there old enough to have seen Mr. Rogers or remember Mr. Rogers? The movie on Mr. Rogers, played by Tom Hanks, doesn't really count. In fact, it doesn't at all. It gives you an idea of who Mr. Rogers was, but the real Mr. Rogers, he was something else. Pinky and the Brain, the animated series, I don't know anything about that. The question is, has it started? Morgans, you're really glad you were able to make it live. Thank you for everything. You're welcome for everything. And then some. I want to give you more. I have a couple of songs that have been sitting idly by, much to the disappointment of my producer and me and other people. So we're going to get that out there. And I have some other things in the works. But you know what? This is happening right now. And this is what I love to do. Doing things, doing people, talking to you. Because Jungle Book is your favorite Disney movie, you'll be happy to know I actually met from 1967 Bruce Reitherman, Mowgli, who voiced Mowgli, and you met Darlene Carr, who voiced Shanti. Are you serious? That's amazing. And it says a Disneymon. You're right. Good memory. Jungle Book. The book is my favorite. Oh my goodness. How lucky are you? How nice were they? What were they like? You got the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities of life. Don't you worry about your troubles or your strife. You got the bare necessities, simple bare necessities. When you're in the woods, there's a scout in the and now suddenly I found like the Porky Pig in your life. Oh no, Bammy, I have not guest starred in Pinky and the Brain. Maybe one day. Am I going to repost this live? I will repost it, but it won't be live. I'm being a smart ass, aren't I? I know what you're saying. Will I repost this? Should I repost this?
Yeah, just in case people who couldn't come, they can still see their favorite inside.
Yes. Just in case there are people who didn't get to see their prints being signed.
Do you know where any of these would be? I don't think we're out, but I can't find them anywhere.
Hold on a moment. I'm going to go look for some prints. Talk amongst yourselves if you can.
I think at the last convention we tried to slim down what we could take.
Well, I mean, we do. Unfortunately, I mean, we have that. Let me see. Where else would it be?
I'm not sure.
Is this for me? Thank you. Take your time, search through that. Okay, folks. I promise I didn't abandon you. We're trying to find a particular print that has gone missing. I may have to rifle through a container for that. So if you hold on a moment, I'm going to do it. You won't see me, but I'm going to be making noise while I'm doing it. Got this big container over here. I'm over here while you're over there. I'm making up songs while I'm sounding like someone you should know. I'm kind of like Kermit the Frog. Hello, hello. Hi, Piggy. I'm looking for Kermit the Frog. Where is Kermit, my true frog prince? I'm over here. I'm hiding from you, Piggy. It's nothing personal. I'm trying to find a prince. What kind of prince are you looking for, my prince? What kind of prince? What kind of prince? Well, it's a print of a guy named Axel. It's for a fan, a signing, don't you know, as a matter of factual. You like to run, don't you, my frog prince? I surely do, when it serves you, as well as a fan who's out there and loves Axel. I'm Kingdom Yeah, you got that right. I cannot find it. I find all these other incredible prints. I'm going to show you the one that we have that we are looking for, but it seems to have gone missing from our wonderful store. How was that? That was a little Muppets reunion for you with original music by me and voices too. So we have a character named Axel who says got it memorized, which might be backwards to you, but is forwards to me, and perhaps is perfect that way, or better known as Lea, sometimes. Now this is the missing man. This is the missing print. Now, we have a fan out there who wants this, and we can't find it in our store, so we're going to have to order it, and then I will sign it personally, and we will mail it out to you. In the meantime, that's as much as we can do, because I don't think you want me to give you this creased print that begins with an M, unless your name does, and I don't think it does. No, it's Aiden Downs. Oh my God, the quote is enormous. It looks like I almost have to put it on the back. Aiden, are you out there? I'm going to show you it. Right. I know it's not the same print. I can't believe it's gone somewhere else. Yeah, little Raiden, flavin', what do you do? Oh, here we go. I showed you the one print, and this is the same print. It's on a different stock of paper. It's pretty cool, but it's not the same one. So, Aiden, if you're out there, write a note, and, you know, I'll see it here. But we're going to have to get it to you later. We'll work it out. That's what I'm trying to say. I think, folks, what you've seen here is commitment. Going to any lengths to make things right.
Yeah, I mean, we'll for sure get some by next week.
We'll for sure have some by next week. Hi, Heather Valerie, which reminds me of the song Valerie by the Monkees, which I will sing in a moment. They call her Valerie. Wait, let's drop it again. They call her Valerie. Ooh, it sounds like one of my neighbors is knocking.
I think someone's moving out.
Oh, someone's moving out. Never mind, it's not me. See, I personalized everything. It's not about me. Okay, Oathkeeper Roxas. He was born in Manchester. He moved to London for business-related stuff. Well, then, he probably has a thick Manchester accent if he was born and raised there. And Manchester accent is pretty great. That's where the Smiths are from. That's where the Buzzcocks were from. That's where Oasis are from. Now, this next one I'm going to sign is for Isaac. Oh, who I already did the line for, I think. No, I didn't. I did what was requested. This is for Isaac X. Prucha, or Prusha. Please include the following quote. Don't stop moving, or the darkness will overtake you. Don't stop moving, or the darkness will overtake you. Don't stop moving, or the darkness will overtake you. I'm going to write that now. We don't want to be overtaken by the darkness. Unless we're talking about the band, The Darkness. I believe in a thing called love. 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 Ooh, guitar! Now that must be strange on your end if you don't know who The Darkness are. But that was their first single. They're an amazing British band, led by a great singer-songwriter named Justin Hawkins. You can check him out. He has a YouTube channel. Let me ask you this, folks. What would you like me to do? Have a podcast by myself or with other people? It would come out on a YouTube channel, of course, I suppose. I'm trying to figure it out. I love talking to other people. But then again, there are plenty of other people in my head. And if there was a way for me to do a podcast and answer questions from you, I'll have to see perhaps what Justin Hawkins can do. Because I see him answering questions. He takes on a particular subject. But again, the way I like to do it is with other people. I tend to enjoy comedians in the company of comics, smart and clever people whose minds go like this. And it's a lot more fun that way. But of course, I do enjoy interviewing people at all, always, not always, often. So there are 3 ways to do this. Me by myself, with my friends. Me with 1 or 2 other people, either seeing me or just hearing me. me interviewing people. What are your thoughts? There we go. Now I'll see what you have to ask. Paisley Pictures just joined. The Hothead Hunter just joined. One question: would I like to return to voice Johnny Storm, the Human Torch? Flame on! Absolutely. If I can only say something as Raiden. I am lightning, the rain transformed. Celestial Goddess, Gabrielle joined. The Diamond Paragon joined. There are 4 waves in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have not worked for New Generation. I have worked for Bang Zoom. I buried Paul. That's right. Obstacle erasing media. I buried Paul. One of more than many quotes. I mean, there are those. I mean, there are interviews with George Harrison. There's at least 1, if not 2, interviews with George Harrison where he makes it apparent. Paul, who's been Paul, as people know him since 1966, 67, has said it himself in other obscure interviews, and even on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction when George and Ringo were there. George says it. The information out there, it's unbelievable. I mean, there's so much to go into, but I won't at this point. Cranberry Paul. You're hilarious. Cranberry sauce. Yeah, they tried to say it was cranberry sauce. That's I buried Paul. Thank you for making me laugh. Where is my wife? She is over there. She's off camera. But she's going to be with me in Chicago. And when are we going to be there? Next weekend. Right? Mr. Quinton, good morning. From Peter Dragon Ball. Good morning to you, Peter. I'm guessing if it's morning, where are you? Good day. Good day to you, Peter. Bangkok. One night in Bangkok and Shion, the Unborn from Bloody Roar. This is the best main villain, best antagonist ever. I don't know what you're saying. Okay. My favorite director I've worked with over the years, Bammy, I don't have one favorite, but I do love Chris Zimmerman Salter, because we've done so much together. Could I draw a Spider-Man face when it's your turn, Solidus? I don't know. It might take me a little while. Maybe toward the end of this podcast. Hey, it's a podcast. Can I hear the voice of Shion the Unborn saying, how could you I assume it would be mindlessly oppose that thing, or mindless opposition of that? I can't hear it. No, I can't. And not past the voices in my head. Odd be thou. What's up, Ginger? Mr. Lightning Bolt himself. Why, I am very full of surprises. Mr. Lightning Bolt here. I have white and brown hair. That is what Bammy is telling me. Is that what you see, people? White and brown hair. Nancy Cartwright is the voice of Bart Simpson. That is correct. I will wait for you as long as it takes. Bless you. Bless you. Thank you, my French friend. You are my French friend. Oh, my dear-hearted Miklanza joined. I love you, dear. I think about you so much. I have not seen you for such a long time. I am coming back to the land of Klee. Yes, along with Samantha. We are going to be there December 22nd through the 28th. If I could see you. If I cannot, maybe we can talk. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you. Love you. We've got a lot of other people joined. Hello, hello, hello. How's my day? My day is great. One of the things that Robin likes is the way I like to interact with everybody and answer all the questions when I have the time. You're happy for my company? I'm happy for yours too. I love to do this. I'll have to do it more. You're from the north of Ireland. Oh my God, that's awesome. I want to go to the north of Ireland. That's the one area of the country I've not been to yet. The architecture is beautiful. And one of my favorite singers, the man Morrison, is from there. Where do you live in the north? And what's your favorite thing about it? Nick. Hey, Custer. Nick. What's going on? Where's Bammers? Bammers. 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 I miss Bammers. Bammers was a dog, to those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. It seems like I'm having a separate or private special conversation with Mick, and I am. She and her boyfriend and then husband at the time had a dog. He was my cousin, he still is. And the dog's name was Bammers. Cutest little thing. And you go, Bammers, you know, and Bammers would get up on two legs with the two front paws going like this. And I'm bad with dog types, but it reminds me of like a Yorkshire Terrier or a Scottish Terrier. And short hair, gray, adorable eyes, would kind of stand and dance and get the treats. This is back when we all lived together in Woodland Hills, California. Michelle is from the North Valley in Southern California, and then also plenty of time spent together in Cleveland, Ohio, where I'm from, and Michelle ended up moving to. And I love you. Let's see what this says. Scottish and Welsh, thanks to descent from those, yes. Gosh, moving on here. I have to read. Isaac didn't write this. I said it, but I didn't write it, so I'm going to put it out there for you. Include the following quote: "Don't stop moving or the darkness will overtake you." That's right, I already did that whole performance. Feels like it was an hour ago. Isaac. Isaac X. Prussia. Don't stop moving or the darkness will overtake you. Oh my God. I was holding my breath while I was signing that. I don't know why I do that. It's as if I don't hold my breath, then I'm not going to sign it correctly. It's almost like I can't think and write at the same time. So, for this incredible name, Isaac X. Prussia, which sounds like a lead character in and of itself. Such a cool name. It says, "Don't stop moving or the darkness will overtake you." This is right. Axel saying it in one of my more illustrated versions. It's emphasizing. Will overtake you. Got it memorized. There you go, Isaac, if you're still out there. If you're not, maybe you or I think you were on with your mom earlier, or someone else, a member of the family, or a friend, can check this out because it obviously is restreaming, replaying, as you're watching it now, replaying in the future, which is me being in the past, which is now. But it's always the now. Mac is a ripper, and a thing his and a thing your grandfather, who's your middle namesake, had said that if an injury isn't near your heart, you're going to live. Wow, that's good to know. Although there are many tales I've heard of people who've died of broken hearts. Now I don't know that they actually did. I think they may have died of other things, but emotionally, people feel like they're, dying from broken hearts. I know I have. Well, I have a Raiden print here with no instructions, which is excellent for me. I get to write my name. Just like that. All right, I'm going to start cracking on some of these signings here, and only because I get this odd fear that you folks out there are waiting on it. Oh, you're a ripper of war. I got it. I knew you knew what I was laughing about, but it wasn't that. Oh, Bammy, I never got to meet the late Alan Young, who played Scrooge McDuck from 1974 into 2016. Did you? Alan Young was an incredible actor, and I was a fan of his growing up watching reruns of Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed was a talking horse. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. And no one can talk to a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse is a famous Mr. Ed.
I loved Mr. Ed because Sharon Tate was in it.
Sharon Tate was in Mr. Ed, if you know who she is. My wife does, and that's why she likes Mr. Ed. Get right to the source and ask the horse. He'll give you the answer that you endorse. He's always on a steady course. Talk to Mr. Ed. People laugh the streets and waste their time all day. Mr. Ed will never speak unless he has something to say. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. He'll give you the answer if you endorse. Have you ever heard of a talking horse? You heard of a talking horse? Well, listen to this. Listen to this. I am Mr. Ed. And that would have been him, but it was me being him. You understand? You see? Thank you for that applause. God bless you. Here's another print. This one goes out to Aria. Have you ever sung an aria? If so, write us. Tell us about it. This goes out to Aria, 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 Aria. Just like that, it's Aria, 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 Aria. No one does it like me. Can you say I am a Groot? I can, although I never watched the movie, so I won't say it like it would sound you wanting it to sound. I am Groot. Oh God, these I get keep up. Steve Diggle is the man of the Buzzcocks. Both keeper boxes anonymously is dating. He was born in Manchester, but moved to London in the 90s. He wrote songs like Harmony in My Head. And he co-wrote some songs with the original man, whose name escapes me. Are you going to meet him in England, or is he coming to the States, Oathkeeper? When will you date? Still want Raiden for Smash. B4 tied. Me too. Same page. Yeah. Bammy points out that Pumbaa the Warthog is the only Disney character that passed gas. You are correct. and did it well, if I might say. But the interesting thing, have you ever noticed this, about watching an animated show or live action show on a device like this, is that someone can pass gas, but you can't smell it. That's an upside, I would say. Funny either way. Who out there thinks farts are funnier in person or away? Axel's taunts would be awesome if he was in Smash. I agree 100%. Oh, he's a spirit in Smash Ultimate. But does that really count? Because I didn't get to do anything with that. I have no recollection of that. Hello, I'm waving to you saying hello, hello. What's up, Xander? How you doing? What's up, Xander? Underscore cuz. I have a cousin, Xander. Is it you? Or is it not? Oh my God. Alicia, me. You showed up in time. Oh my, I'm so glad I got to sing for you and write for you. What's my favorite Beatles song? I don't have just one, Aqua 9 Oval. I have a lot of them. What's in my head right now? Why don't we do it in the road? There's also, baby, you're a rich man too. And I give her all my love. That's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'd love her too. I love her. I also like Lovely Rita Meet Her Maid. And good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay. The late Gilbert Gottfried and Kevin Conroy lived in New York City. I didn't know that. I did an episode of Timon and Pumbaa with Gilbert Gottfried, and he was a wonderful man. Hi, Quinton. Can I say, as a happy fan of yours, I am happy that I could talk to you. If I ever needed to hear, you're welcome, and thank you. Can I do my Donald Duck and Goofy impression, Quinton? I'll give you the best that I got. I'm pretty solid on the Goofy, but not so much on the Donald. My gosh, what's going on here? Well, people are looking at me, looking at you. I'm Goofy, aren't you? Now, you're a duck. And I'm a dog. But Pluto's a dog, too. Well, how come he don't talk? There you go. Someone asks, why did I need face surgery? It was kind of a joke. It wasn't face surgery. I didn't have surgery on my face. I had it in my mouth. It was oral surgery. I was very ill. I had to have an extraction of a tooth that was painful. Beyond, yeah. It was angles and pain and yes, I am feeling better. Mermapril, thank you. Me and a gaming mentor of mine loves Spacey. You love Kevin Spacey? Maybe Spacey loves you. Kevin Spacey. Did you forget you're wearing Iron Man socks today? That's an unfortunate thing, Mac. Because when the police come to ask about the Iron Man footed thief, they're going to find you. This may be random from Eternal_cosplay, but do you like horses? I love horses. In fact, there is a kind of therapy, and it might be called equine therapy. I may be wrong about the title. You can look it up yourself, and I was considering doing it a few months ago, but I did not. It was a bit expensive. And I think you'd be walking around the horse with a horse trainer or somebody that knows the horse. And I want to ride the horse, you know. I've ridden horses. They're great. They're wonderful animals. And they're also very soothing. But they're too big for a house or an apartment or a condo, or a trailer, or my Mini Cooper car.
Now you just have bunny therapy.
No, that's right. I have bunny therapy. Occasionally I get to pet a bunny or hold a soft, plushy bunny or watch them on my wife's phone. And she loves them. And she introduced me to bunnies. You say, how did you not know about bunnies? I did. But I'd never seen one in person. I'd never touched one. And I'd never seen how cute they were. And I'd never seen them after they've been born, hairless and then growing hair, and so small and so cute and so wonderful and so harmless, unless you stick your finger in their mouth and they bite it. That happened to me. Yeah. I thought I was like, you know, when a dog sniffs your hand, right? And I was doing that. I put my finger, I don't know why I put my finger, because I thought the hand was too big. Like they couldn't sniff my hand, right? And her name is Ebby, and Ebby went, you know, and all of a sudden I was like, I'm bleeding! Remember I told you about Gullible before? Table of one. Who wouldn't like horses? Oh my God, I got to back this up. I missed a couple of things. Dear Lord. I'm glad you guys asked a lot of questions. All right, let me catch up to this. Yes, I enjoyed working with Ernie Sabella. I've had a lot of fun with Kevin Schoen, but I haven't seen him in a long time. Jess Arnell, great too. Bruce Lanolin, I know the name. Oh, he's done Nathan as well. Okay. Interesting.
Mom said that Goofy Donald bit was amazing.
Oh, my mother-in-law says my Goofy Donald bit was amazing.
And Ebby just thought you had a treat.
Thank you, Kate. Oh, and Ebby, the bunny, just thought I had a treat. I'm glad you're here. Oathkeeper Roxas grew up watching reruns of Mr. Rogers as a kid. She loved him as well. Wasn't he amazing? What a heart. There are still places you can find little clips of his, and he just makes so much sense. Rockin' the hair, man. That's right, Axel, the Fire Lord. Angry Waffles was gotta love smart asses, right, Quinton? You're right, Mac. They're better than dumbasses. You only guest starred on the Animaniacs series, says Bammy. That's right. It was an episode called Acquaintances. It was in the 90s. It was a parody of Friends. Remember Friends? And I did the voices of two roles. They were, you know, the one that Ross, who was in love with Rachel, and also, how you doing? Yeah. What? That's me. Those two cats. Even though in regular life, I'm more like Matt Perry's character. How is everybody doing today out there? The hot headhunter says, wishing I wasn't sick and dying. How are you doing? Well, I'm doing better than that. I hope you're not dying. I hope you're just sick. Well, Oathkeeper Roxas wrote F. I don't know. That might have been just starting a sentence and not finishing it. Eternal_cosplay is doing well. Alicia's tired from Christmas baking. Well, you have the skills of baking. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Now Lori waved. Hold on. Waving to Lori. And hello, Quinton. Hello, Quinton. I'm Jonathan's son. You're Jonathan's son? Which Jonathan? How many Jonathans do I know? Jonathan. Wait. The Jonathan that I know is in England. And his son is Reuben. Which of my voice characters would I love to also play in a live action form? Oh, Raiden at this point. You know, Jin the Virtuoso would be fun, but I wouldn't be able, he's too big and tall. I couldn't do his physical thing. So I have to think about that, Ashley Strife. What's my favorite song by the Buzzcocks? Oof, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that another time. I'm so sorry, Oskipa ooh, what's this? If I press this, Rufus? Is that what you're talking about? Ah, okay. I'm going to request Lori Allen is here. My dear heart, my sister from Fantastic Four, as I was talking about earlier. Sue Storm is going to make a guest appearance right here. She's also Pearl from SpongeBob. She's also on Seth MacFarlane's show, which is the one Peter who talks like this, and she was the news reporter, newscaster that they killed off for some unknown reason. I mean, I don't even understand that. But we'll bring Laurie on to say hi and tell you why. So let me sign this since I've been delinquent. This goes out to Jean-Pierre Cifuentes, who is out there right now. Hello, Mr. Flynn. We talk through Instagram. I am a big fan, and you will always be my Spider-Man. Could you please write in Silver Sharpie, courtesy, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Yes, I can and I will and I do. I'm doing it for you. Jean-Pierre. I've met you're the first Jean-Pierre I've ever met. What a great name. What a great guy. Oops, I screwed it up. Sorry. I was overly excited.
Fired.
I'm fired. I'm tired and fired. Jean-Pierre. Isn't it courtesy of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Or courtesy, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm going to do it how you wrote it. I'm going to trust you. But I'm going to write neighborhood the way it would be done in America, if you don't mind, since he was a New York public school kid.
Looks like it's pretty interchangeable, but a lot of it I see courtesy, common, your friendly neighborhood stuff.
Oh, good. How does that look? You sure? Courtesy, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Jean-Pierre Cifuentes. This is for you, pal. Thank you. I'm so honored. I didn't say it before. Spidey has always been my ultimate favorite super hero. How many more of these do we have? We have a lot more, just a couple more. Somebody out there likes me. They heard me singing like Kermit the Frog. I was singing like Piggy. Oh, wait a minute. Now, I just got a message. I'm going to try. Laurie says, hi, in the car, I'm away for a hike. When he comes back, if I have to go to tell him, I said, hi, no, I want to put you on. Hey. Oh, I missed you. I suck. Where's the where's the thing? Where's the,
For what? Invite?
Yeah,
It's at the bottom.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I invited you. You invited me earlier, Lori, and I wasn't around. Then I invited you. Oh, and you're gone again. Dag nabbit. All right. Well, maybe I'll see you when you get back. Check in when you get back. We might still be here. If not, text me or I'll give you a shout. Nice Kermit voice. Thank you. I'm glad you like me doing Kermit the Frog. I think I should be doing Kermit along all the time. I did not have an opportunity to voice Kermit or even audition. That is silly, I should say. So let's put it out there today. And oh, come on. Who's any better than me as Piggy? Oh. Thanks. Oh, Aqua, thank you for the applause. Let's see. Regarding your response, Mac, I remember playing Destiny 2 back in early 2020. I had a few gripes with it, and I'm not a huge fan of the RNG aspect of the game, says the hot-headed hunter who's dying and sick and feels like dying. Bammy asks if women actresses have played Miss Piggy. I don't know. Thank you, Mac. I am healing up. You're welcome. Thanks, Chief. Appreciate that. I like how the hothead hunter talks to me kind of like he's in charge of a detective unit, like film noir, you know what I mean? The street, tough guys. Call and missing Ethan. What does that mean? Nice print. Ever wish to have a spiky red hair like Axel? I don't know. Maybe. If I had the time, if I was on a show, I'd be happy to put on a wig. I mean, they could dye my hair and I could shave my beard, but it would be strange going around in life that way. It's just unusual. I think if my hair was shorter, I might dig it. Got it memorized. Ever wish to have a spiky red hair like Axel? I just talked about that, didn't I? I'm repeating myself. Tell Raiden, April, you said hi. He's always your fave. Raiden, you're always April's fave. He said thanks. Somebody else said I'm a lot more like David Hayter. I don't think that's true. I don't understand what you mean by that. Maybe because of the look with the hair and the beard. Can I sing Hakuna Matata as Kermit the Frog? Of course I can. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. That's no passing. Break. Phase. Be no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Kermit and Piggy.
It's a good Patrick Mahomes impression.
It's a good Patrick Mahomes impression. There you go. I'm Patrick Mahomes. What's up? Throwing the ball. Hoping you're catching it. I've been wanting to go to London with my angelic mother because my aunt/cousin of hers is living there now, says Mac. It's wonderful over there. I love it there. What's up, Marco? Anyone we could think of? Podcast would be nice. Steve Burton, a.k.a. Cloud Stripe, had his own podcast series. What kind of podcast? I gave you guys options 3. Either me talking to you like I'm doing now, or me doing interviews with other people, either on camera or voice, or me working, talking regularly with another partner and possibly a guest. Yeah, because, comics, when I watch the comics do that stuff, there's usually a comic and another comic, or 2 comics and a guest. And then there's listening podcasts like Mark Maron's WTF. So what do you guys like? I'm just curious. Someone said they're fine with anything. All right, well, it'll reveal itself since I'm putting it out there now. Marco, thank you for being a big fan of Mr. Lightning Bolt. That's right, Jack the Ripper.
If people want to see, I'll put your post reel in there so they can see
some of the other stuff I do. Hey, gang.
Your street interviews.
Okay, this is good. I have to sign some stuff here. Samantha's going to put a video a compilation or demo of mine as it's called a host reel. I had shorter, darker hair, and you'll see me improvising, doing segments, different segments, and talking to people on the streets. It's comedic, and it's NSFW. So enjoy that. Put this on hold. Well, I mean, you guys will keep talking, but hello, 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 hello. It's time for me to write to Ben. Ben, are you out there? I'm signing something for you. It's silver. It's no use. It's kind of some use. Somebody's use. How about your use? What about my use too? Ben. Here it is, Ben. Ben! What was my favorite thing voicing Spider-Man? That's a good question. Well, just voicing Spider-Man, I'd say my favorite part was when I got to deliver a line the way in which I believed that it should have been delivered. In other words, when they took a line that I had delivered that felt, where I felt the most like Spider-Man. And I grew up reading about Spider-Man in comic books, and I watched reruns of the original 1960s Spider-Man TV series. So I had in my head Spider-Man, who was, for me, the first stand-up comedian superhero. He predated Deadpool. He was edgy, he was funny, he was sharp, he was quick, and sarcastic. And I was very sarcastic back then. Hey, Holly. I'm not as sarcastic anymore. Maybe some would beg to differ. My God, everything's so small. Victor, are you in Israel, or do I have the flag wrong? I can't tell. I just want to say hi either way. And if you have to write out your country, that's okay. The flags are like this, and my vision's not great. A friend of mine and his own wife live in Chicago. He worked as a grade 8 and anime club teacher beside being a gamer. I don't know why you're laughing about it. It doesn't seem funny to me. I'm kidding. Tell them to come see me at, what's the name of the anime convention? Con Alt Delete next weekend. Oh, Holly, you can't stay long. You're at work. I hope you're still here. I know I'm running a little bit behind on the hi hellos, but I hope work's going well. And it's lovely to see you, dear. I hope Ted's okay. Hey, Baton. One of the highlights of Dream Drop Distance is when Lee saved Sora. I agree. What's up, Jeremy? When am I coming back to England? We're related. How are we related, Jonathan? We said Rue. Wait, Jonathan's your father? It's not. It is Rue. What's Reuben? When you wrote R-O-O, Rue, I was thinking of another guy I know who's an Irish guy who goes by Rue. That's what threw me off. When you said Jonathan's son, I was like, well, I don't know one Jonathan. He's got a son named Reuben, and Reuben's mother is also Joanne, who's my cousin, and you guys are celebrating, you're having a Christmas celebration this weekend, right? Without me. Selfish. I know it's not up to you. Yeah, okay, so my cousin Reuben's on here, which would be paparu.ig. And he's wonderful. And I miss you, Rue. He's great with the football. And he and I had some fun shooting basketball hoops in the backyard. And I think I still have the record of distance I hold at the house. Fingers crossed. How are you, Reuben? How's your dad and mom? How are the rest of the cousins? Are you having a good time there? If you're not, stay here. You can ask or say anything you want. And folks, you can see streamily.com. What is that you put in there, Sam? Is that in case they want to order prints.
That's your story.
Yeah.
You had a couple new ones since we've been.
Oh, good. Since we've been going on, we've had a couple of new print requests. If you see streamily.com/Quinton Flynn, that's my store, and you can go look at other prints that are on there, and you can request them. Rue, if you're still there, I'm going to try to put you on in a bit. I've got to sign a couple things here. No such thing as dying of a broken heart. Nurse here. Oh, there is such thing as dying of a broken heart. The nurse here says, and it's quite tragic. You know, I honestly didn't know that. But it says the perks of being a complete twat. So am I to believe you? You're funny. But then again, nurses are funny. You see a lot. So I imagine there's a lot of sarcasm and darkness. What's my favorite Aruka line? Can you say it in his voice? Naruto, if you're good, I'll take you out for some ramen. If you're not, then I'll yell, Naruto! Anyway, what's up, Joel? Oh, Isaac, and you are still there. We thank you so very much for everything. Glad you like his name. I love his name. It's an incredible name. And you named him. So you're a winner. So is he.
Is that good? I asked for a splash of cream.
It's delicious, whatever you picked. I'm a little hot. You hot?
A little warm.
Put on the air?
Yeah.
We're going to put on the air because, you know, it's getting hot in here. And I'm not going to take off all my clothes like that song goes. All right, it's time I made one out to Nick. And this one says, if you can, could you please write, you're not greedy. You're bat insane. Bat shite insane. Doing it right now, Nick, for you. That's a great line. That's probably my favorite Raiden line. So thanks for that, Nick. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, kiddies. Hold on, gents and kiddies. Oh, I need another print because I screwed this one up. I need another print because I screwed this one up. I need another print because I screwed this one up. I found the other print that I had screwed up, so let's try it again before I throw up. I'm a poet, don't you know? A singer and a songwriter too. Nick, we're going for it again, babe. I'm having such a problem today. What is it? Is it my head? Maybe it's that music in the background. It could be. It could be anything. I'm distracted. That's not your problem. That's mine. Nick. This is Raiden. You're not greedy. Nick, you're not greedy. You're batshit insane. You're welcome. Thank you. Oh, I love this process. Samantha's made it so much easier. Except when she leaves the room, then I panic. That's because I messed up writing Nick's name properly. I need to put my hair up.
Hello, now I am your teacher. I'm your science professor, and I want you to want me. That's a joke from the band Cheap Trick. That's a song of theirs. Never mind. I want you to open up your pages to 187, and let's talk about the periodic table. Periodically, I use a table. I'm a ventriloquist dummy. Someone is talking for me. What is wrong with you? Hee 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 hee.
Had to get rid of him. Scared some people. This one goes out to Megan. No instructions. Thank you, Megan. And I know you were here if you're not here. I'm here. We're here. Megan from Ireland, north of Ireland. Megan, lots of love. From Reno. I'm still out here. Man, what did they do with that new game? What a cast. Not as good as us. The guy who was playing me was trying to be me. Let's be honest there. Here's another one that goes out to Milo. I don't know if Milo's here. I've not seen Milo's name on the screen. It says, sorry, boss, no one acts as Axel. Got it memorized. Well, you know what? Milo could have been here earlier because someone did actually use that quote. Sorry, boss, no one acts as Axel. Got it memorized. Sorry, boss, no one acts as Axel. Got it memorized. Now, this is a quandary. You want me to write, sorry, boss, no one acts as Axel, got it memorized on a print that has got it memorized.
Just point the arrow at it.
I was thinking of just pointing the arrow at it, but what if Milo wants me to actually write it out?
Well, I mean, if it's the Milo, I think it is. I think he'll be fine with that.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. If not,
Otherwise, it'd be kind of redundant.
well, I know, but you might want. Got it memorized? Got it memorized?
Mm-hmm. We'll have to call Prince Charming on Monday morning.
Yes.
They can overnight it, right?
What time is it now?
4:30.
Because they're 2 hours behind us.
Aren't they closed on Saturdays?
You might be right. They shouldn't be, but maybe they are. Milo! Oh, this looks badass. That looks badass.
For those of you who do not know what badass means, it means good. It means cool. It means great. It means groovy. It means hot. It's the bomb. It goes screen down, scam down. Oh, we have another. Oh gosh, Ruben's still there. Okay, hold on. Some of you folks out there, I've already done Iruka. I'm Iruka. Pete Lurie. I haven't seen you in a long time, man. Air hugs, virtual hugs, big hugs. I love you. I love Pete Lurie. Peter and I started out together in voice acting a long time ago. Such a good man, funny man, talented man, super voice, super guy. I hope you're still there, Peter, as I'm saying hi. Why don't we do it on the road, says Kate. Yeah. Why don't we do it in the road, Calgary, Canada? Why don't we do it in the road? And Oath Keeper Rox's boyfriend from the Buzzcocks is coming to the States next year. Oh, Pete Shelley. Yeah, Pete Shelley was great. I am a homo sapien too. I am a homo sapien too. I am a homo sapien like you. Wait, they wrote Promises together? Was it the song? You made me promises, promises. No, you never keep all of your promises. Oh, you're from County Down. You know that great song, if you get that album by Van Morrison and the Chieftains. You would recommend visiting Ireland in the summer and seeing natural attractions like the Giant's Causeway, which I know about. Amazing. You also have some good museums in Belfast. Belfast for the Titanic and Irish history. Yes. I'm going to put my cousin on. Let's see if he's here. Let's all go to the Beatles Buzz Show. The Buzzcocks. Yeah, let's do that. I'm accepting. Let's see if my cousin Ruben is still there. He might not be. He might have blown the joint. I just accepted it. I'll try it again. Accept. Oh, man. I don't think he's there. Because I'm hitting accept. And yet it's not. Maybe I'll try to interview. No, that's not right. Papa Roo. Where is the interview? Papa Roo. Papa Roo. He must have left. My cousin must have left, unless he only left the room. No, I know, Roo. Oh, great, you're gone now. God, it's such a drag when you're so behind on this. And that's my...
I don't know why there's such a lag on what you see.
Well, it's because I pause it. Because I'm signing.
I see.
So you can always tell me.
Yeah, okay.
I should have told you that before, but I thought you knew that.
Well, I usually do, but I've been...
Today you're on drugs.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
Can you grab that from the printer while you're up?
Yes. Is this yours or mine?
That's mine. I forgot it here last night.
Do you want it?
I'm sure.
If you don't, I'll take it. Let's see.
That you have one?
Not anymore. Drink it.
Oh, well then take it.
Hey, how's this? My God, it's better. Now I can see me and see you. And my hair has got a lustrous glow. All right. I'm doing a Spider-Man. Oh my God, I wish I had another phone so I could tell Ruben that I tried to get him on. But I'll do that later. So if you see any questions in there, hon,
Or are you doing something else?
No, I'm trying to get it up here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going from the top down. If you go from the bottom up,
Okay.
that way, in case like somebody like Ruben, if you say somebody wants to be on, or somebody has a question that I haven't gotten to, somebody says that they have to leave. Okay, this goes to, is it Roman? It must be Roman, like roaming around. I seem to remember saying that. It's not ramen, because ramen is food, of course. Can you please add to Roman? Remember, we're a team. Even if I am the best ultimate Spider-Man / Peter Parker. If you have a silver tip Sharpie, can you please use that? And can you please show the autograph on stream? Thank you. Man, this is cool. You just ordered this. Purchase date 12/9. Yes. I need a new silver Sharpie.
I'm glad people are liking the new Spider-Man.
He's amazing. Let's try this. If this isn't right, then I got to get a new silver Sharpie. These things, I wish they had sharper tips. To Roman. It's going to be a long one. To Roman. Remember. Silver Sharpie. We're a team. I need glasses on top of the glasses I'm wearing. Dear Lord, I feel like I am writing what would you call it? Huh? Yeah. That's tough to read for me, but oh, that's cool. I love doing this, gang. I love connecting with you. I love signing these prints, and I love that you love them and the performances. It makes it all worthwhile. I never foresaw this. A, growing up as a child. B, when doing it when I was acting it at the time. Here it is. If you're out there, even if you're not, you will be in the future. Roman, this is what you asked for, baby. This is what you got. Remember, Roman, to remember we're a team. Even if I am the best ultimate Spider-Man / Peter Parker. You know it's true. Ooh, 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 I love you. There you go.
Debbie's here.
Debbie Mae West?
Mm-hmm.
Debbie!
Thank you.
Thank God you're keeping up with this, because I'm so behind.
Well, the only thing I was worried about was while I'm playing music, I didn't want the stream to pick up on your end, but it's fine.
No, it's only picking up in my head. So it's slightly distracting, but okay. Let me go back to this real quick. Max says, I felt like I was dying once. After I ate myself a normal breakfast, my body decided to upchuck it. But he's still living. If Haruka found 5-year-old Naruto and 5-year-old Karin crying and walking into open traffic, would he curse out Kakashi for child endangerment after he took them home and saw the front door wide open? Yes. Ozzy Roth. Ozzy Roth, my man. Mr. Rogers was one of the great gifts to humanity. You're absolutely right. When the Buzzcocks play American next year, I recommend everyone go see them. We'll have to as well. Let me grab that print. What's that say? Got a fun challenge for you. Your favorite Raiden line as John Lennon. It's John Lennon. You know, you're not greedy. You're batshit insane. Now it's time for Jack to let it rip. You know, that's the thing, you know. When I was a kid, when I was a lad, they called me Jack. Now it's time for Jack to let it rip. Yoko, get out of here. How's that? Okay. Sweet dreams wherever we are. Oathkeeper Roxas. Hello, Mr. Lightning Bolt. Can you say, Jeremy, it was an honor having you watch Naruto 13 times? Pay me. I'll say it once and you can multiply it. Jeremy, it was an honor having you watch Naruto 13 times. Sue Storm is Pearl. Holy shnikes, that's right. Oh my God. Bammy remembers the Japanese and German versions of the Lion King's film. So that's right. The German voice of Timon Mirkat, high-pitched. And a Japanese voice as well. Very nice. High fun. Am I...
People that will do these in a few days when we're not skipping them.
Okay. Folks, I want to let you know out there, there is a... you have asked for some brand new autographs of this Raiden print and Axel print. Unfortunately, earlier we found that they've gone missing. So we're going to get some new prints in the next few days and get them out to you then. And if I have to, I don't have to, maybe I'll just do a live stream anyway. Phil Lamar joined. Holy cow. Good to see you, Phil. I always speak glowingly of Phil. Who is Evil Lucy? There's no way that's Debbie. So Debbie, I was gonna say I don't know if she wanted to come on or not, but Debbie Mae West is out there, folks, and Phil Lamar are two amazing people, talented, lovely people that I love and I enjoy being with in addition to working with. They're so talented and they've got such good hearts. Maybe you saw them on an earlier stream. If you didn't, you should. Follow them if you don't know them. If you don't know them, I can't understand why you wouldn't. We've done so many things together. And it just does my heart good to know that you're both out there. Not that the rest of you fans aren't worth a damn, because you are. To someone. Is that weird? Now that was for Phil. Phil knows exactly what I'm talking about. All right? And Phil, I'm in Lincoln, Nebraska, where Johnny grew up. Was that weird? Let's see. Krusty Krab, Patrick, sure, blah, blah, blah. Am I planning on doing a convention in Colorado in the future? I don't have any plans for it, but you never know. If there were 5 of me, I would be making stuff like that happen. Why is Instagram weird? What happened?
Did I give you a print? Or no?
I'm sorry?
Did I give you a print?
Yeah, I got a print.
Oh, okay.
Why does it say Frank Welker have changed the voice Kermit? Did they have Frank Welker change the Kermit voice? I mean, to me, Kermit will always be like this, and gosh knows I'd love to do it. But of course, Frank has tenure over me by about 30 years. I remember as a child watching him voice Fred on Scooby-Doo. And he's still doing it too. I got to work with the man doing that.
Mom said she watched Johnny Carson all the time with her grandparents.
Kate, you watch Johnny Carson all the time with your grandparents? Amazing. I watch lots of YouTube reruns of Carson with his guests, and incredible. You know, comparing that to what's going on what they call talk shows today. Night and day. What's my favorite thing about Axel's character? Robin personally admires his strength and determination to bring his friends back. Well, you know what? I admire that too. That's something I'm quite fond of. The community of friends. You know, and friends or family, you get to choose. So I think what you just wrote there speaks volumes. I also like a sense of humor. Whatever floats your boat. Someone loves silver. Hey, it's no use. No, it's some use. It's some use. You subbed to me on YouTube and you forgot, Mac. Thank you. La da da. What does it say here? My mom's sister, who served as my second mom some of the time, is also named Joanne. Well, Joanne, I don't know why you said Joanne, but Joanne was the name of one of Johnny Carson's wives. Did I say something about Joanne? Oh, my cousin Joanne. Yes, in the north of England, Joanne Merchant. I'm going to pause here for a minute. I'm going to do a signature, and then I'm going to check on bringing some people in. My cousin is still out there. We'll maybe see him. We'll maybe see if Phil or Debbie are around. But again, they do this professionally, and they have busy schedules. They may just have popped in to say hi. Let's see. Who is this to? Cat. I love it. No direction. And I mean that. I get some requests for long scripted messages, and then some where it's none, and I prefer this. Just look at the space. It's open. Space is the place. Look up the band Space Hog when you get a chance and listen to the song Space is the Place. It's amazing. Oh my God. Look at all this. If I was to act in a Spider-Man movie, who would you prefer to play? Peter Parker, Spider-Man, or Norman Osborn, Harry Osborn, or Green Goblin, or the Vulture? I haven't seen anybody play the Vulture. I think the Vulture. On a different live, you told him he would be great as Norman. Who, Phil? Can you sing the Pinky and the Brain theme song? I can't. I don't have it memorized. I don't got it memorized. Will Naruto Shippuden ever be released on Blu-ray? Your guess is as good as mine. What's your favorite aspect about voice acting, Quinton Flynn? Well, acting in general, because you get to do and be whatever you want to be. Thank you. I'll take these off for a moment. Give my eyes a break. I'm going to sign this one, and I know I said I was going to bring somebody in, so I'm going to try to bring somebody in. This one is from Kev. Hi, Quinton. Finally able to grab a print. Please, could you sign? You can take your simulation, and we're out here. We bleed. We die. Man, that's a lot. Where the hell am I going to put all that, Kev? Kev? Where the hell am I going to put all that? I mean, I don't see where I can put all that. Well, let's try it this way. Silver or black? Silver or black? Silver and gold, silver and gold, silver and gold. You can take your simulation and stick it up, y'all. We're out here, we bravely die. Don't do the crime if you can. Do the time. Yeah, yeah. You can take that to the bank. Kev. You can take your simulation. That's the best I could do. Okay. There you go, Kevin. A biography for you. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. All right. Magsy was here while I was singing her Prince. I am going to see who wants to come on. Let's see if Papa Roo can accept this time. If not, I'm going to try to see if Debbie's still out there or Philip is out there. Hi, Miss Grassi. Being spiritually there for you eternal, my country sibling. Oh, God bless. What's up, Matthew David Rudd? Says I'm eternal underscore cosplay says I have been born in Canada, but I'm full Hungarian, both parents. Right on. Do you speak Hungarian? I met a lovely woman from Hungary in England about 5 years ago. Let's go to a question here. Am I missing anything? I already talked about the MCU. Oh my God, look at all this. Oh, we've already answered most of this. Okay, Ruben's unavailable. Let me just see if Debbie's here. I don't think she is, because it doesn't say she's live. Oh, there's a picture over with a doggy. I'm inviting her anyway, and I think that if she's here, she'll accept, but if she's not, she won't. I'll get an indication about that. Mr. Doyle has returned. David. Doyle. Australian friend, what did you think of John Lennon doing that rod and stuff? Nice eternal. That would be Phil Lamar. You eternal. I haven't heard it in so long. Nope. I'm inviting Phil, but Phil's gone too. So I'm sorry, gang. It's all about you. Denisa, how are you, love? Would you like me to bring you on? MSB saying promises too. You're right. Promises, promises, promises we make in the night. Oh, we keep making those promises. Telephone operator, hey, can I call you later? Are these still all VIP orders? Kevin asks.
I mean,
Or,
yes. Yes, they are.
oh yes, they are. Did we miss one? Is there a Kev VIP that we didn't get to?
What do you have?
No, it would be there if we didn't.
Oh.
That's my only question.
I remember you doing.
I did a Kev. So I think we did you. Philomar unable to join. That's okay. I got the love out to him and Debbie, and maybe I'll check in with them later too. Someone here is asking where you can order the signatures.
Is that M something?
Yes.
Yeah, I told them already. They got one.
M-Ton 02. Yeah, you've been in already. I'm a little behind. Underscore dot Audrey Sheiks dot underscore joined. Hello. Waving to you guys who've been here for a little bit.
Yeah, you just did Kev's. He was the Metal Gear Raiden one.
Got it. Mrs. Flynn, I was going to do the question for you, but okay, I don't know what that is. That's okay. Thank you very much. I'm gonna get one for Christmas. Oh, you're welcome. That'll be great. Thank you. Did I already do Heather? It was an Aruka print. Sorry, I'm asking. I got special needs kiddos. I've been popping in and out.
Not yet. She's in a couple.
No, we haven't done it yet. We'll do it in a couple. Oh, I guess we have to do these in order. So, but yes, hope you can hang on, Heather, because we will do yours. It's coming up soon. This next one I'm doing is Jim the Virtuoso. The show never ends. The show never ends. Oh, I'm making it out to no one in particular. In fact, no one at all. Where's that silver pen? Oh, I guess I'll have to use this one. You know that silver Sharpie I gave you? I said it wasn't good. Did I not give it to you?
No.
All right, that's okay. This one will work. I'm a homo sapien like you. It's a Peter Shelley song. Anyway, like I was saying before, check out a band called Space Hog. Their first album. I don't know what it's called, Alien or what the heck it was called, but they had a song called In the Meantime, and they're terrific in my opinion. If you like David Bowie and a little bit of a harder, semi-harder edge with a bit of a groove, you'll dig them. Look at this one. This is awesome. The show never ends. Purchased by someone anonymous during the live streaming signing. We're going to do more for those of you who just made recent purchases today. Maybe some of them were signed today. I don't know. Some in the future. The Axels. Some of the Axels we don't have, but the other ones we are definitely signing.
We'll definitely try to get those signed live next week.
Yeah, we're going to try to get those signed live next week before we go. Roman, thank you for signing my Spider-Man print. It's perfect. A dream come true. Triple purple hearts. Thank you. It was my honor. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful to you. Thank you. To all of you who've joined, let me just do a generic wave. Some of these questions I'm addressing now are old to you, but new to me because I've had to put pause on for signing. Jonathan Simpson asked Phil Lamar. Yes, that is correct, Jonathan. He did pop by to say hi. Yes, he is a lovely man. He is a legend. Didn't we already cover this? Wow. My favorite Beatles song. I did answer that. I wonder if some of these are being repeated. I sang some of those already, Aqua. I do like Dear Prudence. I love And Your Bird Can Sing. Lovely Rita Meter Maid. If I Needed Someone by George Harrison. Something by George Harrison. I mean, the Beatles. So many. I could talk about the Beatles for 5 hours straight. You gotta love Frank Welker. He is one of the few legends we still thankfully have on the world. He's amazing. As a kid, I watched him on the Merv Griffin show do impressions. He was also in a couple of Disney movies, live action. Look him up. Robin, you've looked up to Axel since 4th grade. Aww. And now you've long graduated. Good. Carson show was amazing. You're right. Yes, when he had Mel Blanc and Jack Benny on, incredible. You're welcome, John. Jonathan had to leave. Much love to you and Mrs. Flynn. You're both awesome. Mac tells me I would be great as Norman. I think you're right. Thank you so much for signing that one, Quinton. That one to Cat. I've got it memorized. Great.
Ooh, Robin asks a really interesting question. In your personal opinion, since you voiced the character, what type of music do you think Axel would be into?
What kind of music would Axel be into?
Yeah.
Well, since Axel is part of me, I would, let me think. I think Axel would listen to, God, that is kind of tough. Let me think. Oh, the Cars, which is an American band that started in the late 70s, went into the late 70s into the mid 80s. I think he would listen to Grand Funk Railroad, specifically song, we're an American band. The Cars, he would love the song Bye Bye Love and Let's Go. I think he would also listen to a rare band called New England, their song Don't Ever Want to Lose You. He would also be a fan of the Beatles, Electric Light Orchestra, Queen. And if he was really wanting to get into, I don't know, some power pop, the Raspberries, punk pop, Green Day, hardcore punk, Fear, lighter fare punk, Sex Pistols, and definitely the Buzzcocks.
I could see him being into the Knack.
Oh, he'd be a huge Knack fan. The Knack. The Knack. I'm stopping right there. The Knack. Check them out. Knack. They're like a mix of early Beatles and Buddy Holly. They did My Sharon. It's incredible. The most wonderful time of the year. I did that because somebody wrote it. Megan, thank you. She said, thank you for the heads up about the Axel print. That's no problem at all. It's such an awesome opportunity to receive a signed print from you. I can't wait to frame my Axel and Reno prints. Thank you. You're welcome. Now I'm signing one for James. It's Raiden. And besides, this isn't my sword. I love that. Okay, it's not working. We never want to do that. Oh, what's going on with these? Are these dry? What the hell? This thing's like dry. James, maybe I just have to work it. James, Let's try this one.
Works if you work it.
Works if you're working. James. James. Okay, I'm gonna need another one of these. Don't ever wanna lose, yeah, 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 yeah. Where is it? Did you already hand it to me?
No.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. James, besides, this isn't my sword. James. And besides, this isn't my sword. Thank you. What do we got going on here? What do we got going on? What do we got going on here? Let's see. We covered the music one, which is great. Thank you for that. Pete's solo material is great. Oh, you're back. Thank you. Yeah, the bouncing off the walls. LOL. Autism is fun. LOL. Cool. How many? We're getting close to you, I can tell you that. Thanks for hanging on. Look at all these waves, all these waves. For as many people left, new people came in. You're welcome, Robin. Absolutely. In fact, if I had more time, I would think more. I would also tell you that if you're still here, he would be, if he were driving a car, he would want to listen to "Living After Midnight" by Judas Priest. It's a good driving tune. Who else would Axel listen to?
Someone said The Clash.
Yeah, Axel might listen to select tunes by The Clash, for sure. Seems I'm mentioning a lot of British artists, but I did mention a couple American bands, Grand Funk Railroad. Oh, there's a great song there. It's called "Walk Like a Man" that he would definitely listen to. The Cars. Some people thought they were British when they came out, but they're American. And Benjamin Orr, my favorite singer of The Cars, is originally from Cleveland, like me. Love him. And Rick Ocasek, the other singer, produced Weezer. I think Reno would listen to Weezer. Would Axel like K-pop? Nope. Would he like J-pop? Nope. He would find it cringe. I do, don't you?
He'd find it icky.
Oh yeah, he'd find it icky. My writer, thank you. Do you guys remember that? I've talked about this in conventions. I bet you some of you out there wouldn't know this, but there is, what do you call it? There's a line that Axel said, early on, why do I get stuck with all the icky jobs? Now, I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, icky was something I first heard when I was a kid in grade school. That's what somebody would say. Nobody else. Suddenly, I'm playing Axel, this adult male, and they wanted me to say icky jobs. Now, the first time I did it, I was a good boy. I didn't question it. I just said, okay. And I thought, well, I made it work. I definitely made it work, because I wouldn't walk away without making it work. But a couple games later, they had written it down again. And I said, can we get him to say something other than icky? Because, you know, I wouldn't say icky. most guys I know wouldn't say icky. So we either get, I think we get nasty jobs, you know, like filthy, nasty, rotten, something like that. I hope I got to signing yours, Eternal Cosplay. I don't know, but I will. And you're welcome for me doing this. Hello, you new people out there.
Oh, do you think Axel would listen to the suite? Yes.
Ooh, who asked that? Would Axel listen to the suite? Yeah.
Captain Cats.
Ballroom Blitz, Fox on the Run. Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you're gonna die. Love gets you high. Time on my side. I've got it all. This one goes out to Charleston. I can't pronounce this. N-G-U-Y-N. Nguyen. Quinton, can you do the voice of Marcus Damon in Digimon Data Squad saying, DNA full charge, go! Geo Greymon, DNA full charge! Go, Geo Greymon! DNA full charge! Go, Geo Greymon! Digivolve now! Digivolve then! Digivolve now! Digivolve now! I just did. Marcus is your favorite character you enjoyed my voice the most. Thank you. Do I cosplay as my anime characters that I voice? I don't. I cosplayed once at a convention. This man I'm signing for you right here, Reno. It was in Atlanta, and it was at Dragon Con, and I did it for one day. I got spray for my hair. I had the white shirt, the black jacket. I went downstairs on day one, I think it was, and all my friends thought I had just dyed my hair. I didn't have the beard then. My hair was his length and spiky. They loved it. And then a few fans knew who I was. The next day I came down and my friends, the other actors, were like, what? Where's the red hair? We love that. I said, it was just for the character, Rena. I'm like, oh. Oh.
Captain Cats missed the answer to your question about the suite.
What?
Captain Cats said she missed the answer to your question about the suite.
You're kidding. How did you miss my answer to the question about the suite? I did it immediately. And I sang Love is Like Oxygen. Of course, Axel would listen to the suite. Would he have played Ballroom Blitz during his time in the organization to Noah Zemnis? Probably. I myself sang Ballroom Blitz back in Cleveland with a band called Me and the Boys before I moved to Los Angeles. And like for everybody else here, I just sang Love is Like Oxygen. Fox on the Run, I'd karaoke it now because I don't know anybody to play it with. Maybe I played it at the Viper Room once in LA. We'll see. Look at all these other people who just joined. Hello, 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 hello. Mick Fever says, hi, how are you today, Quinton? I'm doing all right. How are you? I will give you more sweet Captain Cats. Fox on the Run. Oh, Kate's dad likes Little Willie. All right, I'm going to do that while I'm signing this print for Charleston. And Charleston didn't say what he wants, but I'm going to sign this to you from me, right? I'll make it out to Charleston. It says it right there. And your last name as well. Okay. I think there's only one of you, babe. Unique. Nguyen. Nguy. Charleston, my man. I dig it, man. Charleston. I'm still out here, bro.
lead into it.
Thanks.
I'm fired.
You are fired. And I went to cellular data anyway, before you answered. Can I do the Marcus voice again? You missed it. How did you miss it? I signed that for you. Oh, I don't even have it. Digimon. Oh, here it is. Sorry. DNA full charge. Go Geo Greymon. Digivolve now. How's that? Didn't I? Because I gave you the print. There it is. Charleston. Do the Charleston. It's a dance. Can anyone out there do the Charleston? If you can, write in and tell me your favorite reason for doing the Charleston. Little Willie won't go home. Can't touch Willie. Wait, can't trust Willie 'cause Willie won't go. Look that up. The sweet Little Willie. That was her first single before. Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Not enough and you're gonna die. Love gets you high, time on my side. I've got it all. What kind of music would Raiden listen to at all? There's a rumor going round the town that you don't want me around. I can't take off my city blues. I can't shake off my city blues. Everything I do, I lose. Love is like oxygen. What's my favorite music to dance to? Disco. Disco music is amazing. Bee Gees, Earth, Wind, and Fire, 70s, but I also love the 80s, like pogo. Back in the 80s, we would do, it was called the pogo, to new wave music and some punk. Pastel Angie Dusty. Hi. I'm trying to get as much of this out to you guys as quickly as I can. You're welcome, Charleston. Can I do a Mark Hamill Joker impression? Well, I'll be honest. I know Mark, and I've worked with Mark, and I love Mark, but I never watched that series. I heard his Joker a couple occasions, so I'll do what I do. Hopefully it'll sound similar and honor Mark as the Joker. Bruce Wayne, you think you can take me? I don't think so. I'm the Joker, don't you know? Some of that was me. Can you tell which? Cindy! Mwah! Cindy Mayhew, I love you. Big hugs. How are things? How are things in the lake? How's Canada? How are you? Are you in Canada or did you move? Inquiring minds want to know. Dave Section joined. We have, when I was 8 years old in '08, I'll never forget finally beating Kingdom Hearts 2, thinking Axel died, and being so hyped when he came back. Me too.
Did you know he was going to come back?
Who?
Axel.
No. I was asked if I knew that Axel was going to come back. I did not.
Huh.
Somebody said, that was really good. Thank you. Captain Cat says, my dad is a massive Sweet fan, and this has just made both our days. Cool. Glad he's there. Really hope you, Jesse McCartney, and Allison Stoner come back for Kingdom Hearts 4. I hope so, too. And they should really have a tune for us to sing. Mm-hmm. My question is, let's see. I wonder if Cindy's out there. Cindy, I wonder if you heard me do that. Well, you heard me do the Joker thing. Did you hear me sing the sweet songs like Love is Like Oxygen and all that? I got to tell you guys something. Cindy and her sister came to Los Angeles to visit, and it was awesome. I took them around, and the one place I remember the most was the Laugh Factory, because they wanted to go see comedy one night. And I didn't know who was playing. I think I checked the Improv, which might have been booked, as well as a Comedy Store, which wasn't as good at that time. But we got tickets to the Laugh Factory, and it was, I don't know how to describe this, an amazing night. And when was it Chris Rock's brother? Because I don't think it was Cindy. I don't think it was Eddie Murphy's brother. I think it was Chris Rock's brother. Might have been up there. Cindy would remember. Asked the audience, if you have any, he's like, if you got any talent out there, you sing, you do impressions, cartwheels, you're a juggler, whatever, let us know, and we'll bring you up on the stage. And Cindy and her sister are sitting, like, flanking me, and they're pointing their fingers over my head, and I'm not knowing this. And suddenly the MC points at me, says, you, come on up here. And I was like, what? And I looked at them. Cindy is smiling happily, and I got to go up on the stage at the Laugh Factory in front of a full house of packed house of people very different than us. And I ended up doing impressions. And I started out with Paul McCartney, and Rock's brother came out. I was like, hey, it's Sir Paul McCartney here. Ooh, great stuff. The audience didn't seem to be feeling it. And Rock came to us, and that was a full African-American crowd, right? Or I'd say black people, because they're black, right? And we're white. So you got two whites from Canada and this kid from Cleveland and LA in a beautiful sea of cocoa. And he says to me, man, what you doing? You think this audience know Paul McCartney? Do an impression they might know. I said, all right. So I thought, well, everybody knows Christopher Walken, at least I think. So I did Christopher Walken. And I got into talking about, like, coffee and cream and stuff like that. I'm like, I love coffee. Take it black. I like the cream, cocoa. And I said something else. I don't know what I said that was, like, on the edge. And, Chris Rock's brother came and said to me something about, don't be pushing it, man. Be careful what you say about my people. And for the rest of that story, I may have to do that live somewhere, because I don't think I can risk putting it on here.
No.
Yeah. But all I know is the audience burst into applause. They were so thrilled. And I was thrilled with that moment. And then he took me off and played with me. And I got to sit down. And suddenly every stand-up comic that night, there were like 8 of them, all got in a line behind me like they were gangsters. And he got, MC was on stage, and he's, take a look at you, man. Take a look next to you. And I look, and each one of these guys has got, like, is doing this. And they got like they're gonna run me out of the club. What a moment. Anyway.
Were they joking, or were they serious?
They were joking.
Oh,
of course they were joking.
Hope so.
Yeah. But, like, what a ball bust. Okay, I have a signature here for Heather. And Cindy, if you're still out there, how are your folks? How are you? How's your grandpa? Is he still with us? And your grandma? God, I love them. They were very nice. Loved your whole family. Oh. I get this question a lot. What is my favorite character to portray? And I answered it earlier. The one that I'm doing at the time. What's my favorite character? What's your favorite character that I play? This one goes to Heather. And it's the Naruto prince. Woo! You asked for. By the way, folks, if you want to buy prints and have me sign them live for you online right now, you can do so.
You're only down to 2 left after this.
Sorry?
We're only down to 2 left after this.
Okay. David Doyle's still here. So is Robin. So is Kate. I could imagine Axel singing any one of Kingdom Hearts themes. Me too, if I knew them. Isn't that funny? I don't. Your favorite character mine to portray is Raiden. Love that dude, he's awesome. Now it's time for Jack to let her rip. I am lightning, the rain transformed. Oh my God, the Buzzcocks are supporting the Jam on tour? It's just in Europe. When? Now, you want to hear Axel sing Sanctuary. Now, the only Sanctuary song I know is by, it's just me. I only know Sanctuary by a group called the Jay Giles Band. And then there's a song by the Cult called She Sells Sanctuary. So what Sanctuary song are you speaking of? Is it from the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack, or is it from a different artist? I don't know either way. But I'm glad you're nailing those vocals. And here I'm going to sign this Iruka print. It's actually Iruka in Naruto when he was a kid. To Heather. Inspirational quote. He would say to Naruto, love your voice acting. Thank you. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas too. What would he say? Oh, I mean. Okay, here we go. I'm going to write this down. Thank you. It sounds like it's raining outside.
I know.
Sounds like wind and rain. Okay. Oh no. I might have to redo this, but Heather is out there. Now, Heather, are you still out there? I hope you are. I wrote this way since I see made out to Heather. Okay. I'll let you look at it first, and then I can explain it if I have to, and show it if I have to.
What's wrong with it?
Because this is what it said. Because it's to Heather, right? And the inspirational quote to Naruto.
Yeah.
So does she want that to Naruto or to her?
I guess I'm not sure.
I know.
It could go either way. I can put it aside.
I'll show it, and I'll ask. Hey, Heather, I think you're still out there. I read this and interpreted it in one way, but it could be taken another way. Because it says, make out to Heather, which I did. And it says, inspirational quote he would say to Naruto, love your voice acting. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas. And then I'm looking at Naruto on the shoulders of Iruka, and I wrote the quote from Iruka to Naruto. But I say, to Heather, love Quinton. So I'll show you, and then you can tell me whether you approve of this or not. And if you don't, I will make the quote out to you instead. And if you can't see that, I don't know if it's backward on your end or not. But what it says is, you know, Heather, love Quinton Flynn. And I wrote, Naruto, the farthest distance you'll ever have to travel is from your head to your heart. Iruka. So I'm going to put that aside in case Heather is still there and has an opportunity to comment on that. I hope. I hope so. I'll go back to a few questions. Oh my God. You know both English and Japanese versions. Utala Hikaru. I don't know what that means, but okay. Hey, CK. Oh, it's from Kingdom Hearts 2. Got it. Oh, the tour ends in May of next year. Oathkeeper Roxas. Gotta make some money to get out there and see that tour. Heather has approved. I'm double checking to make sure. Because it says finish each other's, what, sentences or something? Oh, finish each other's sandwiches, 78. Now, why 78? Is that a special year or special number for Heather Snyder? I'm so glad that you like it. I'm so glad. That is actually one of my favorite quotes that I have, that I learned. And I think it would be something more I talking to Naruto as Iruka. As I tell anyone, as I tell myself, as I remind people, it's all about love and love in action. And so that is, you know, the farthest distance we have to travel is from our heads to our hearts. Always go back to the heart, from the head to the heart. Open up our hearts. You love that it's to Naruto. Great. I'm so glad. Sorry, your kids are getting undressed. Your birth year. Right on. Right on. I'm a little older than you. I remember 78. In Cleveland, Ohio, it was the blizzard of 78. I was a kid and I couldn't go to school. The roads were blocked with snow I know we were snowed in for 2 weeks. Yeah. And there was some great music that came out in 78. 79 too. Look up some of the hits on the year you were born, and you'll find some incredible music, some incredible artists. Yeah, the Cars came out in 1978. Or no. Yeah, they did. I wonder about Boston's first album. Maybe they were 76. I'm just taking a moment here before I sign this Raiden print to, is it Lilla? Lilla? I wonder if Lilla's even out there. Let me take a quick gander. There's a Lilla. Yeah, there's Lilla. Michael. Probably Michael. It's probably not Miko. And I'd say Lilla instead of Lila because there's 2 L's. Eternal Cosplay. Is it Lilla? I'm going to, anyway. Write it the way you want. First Buzzcocks album was 1978. Somebody's in love with a Buzzcock. You almost broke one of your legs in what you call one of the worst winters for your city. Wow. Yes, indeed. Get your clothes on your kids. But you can leave this on if you want. Oh my God, this is crazy. My cousin Bernie, Bernie Flynn, that is her maiden name, who was born in Wales, and I was born in Cleveland. But our fathers are the Flynns from Ireland. I was talking about you earlier, Bernie. I think I mentioned, well, maybe I did mention you by name, but you and your sister, Kath. And I talked about us meeting up in New York City. Well, maybe I was talking to somebody else. And then I talked about meeting up in Florida with your sister. I was talking to somebody else saying I'd been to Ireland and England and met up with all my cousins there, but not to Wales. And then I talked about you guys. I'm so glad you're here. I miss you. Have I met Sandy Fox? Sure, David. A long time ago. You're glad you're not the only one? Okay. Your parents remember that snowstorm because it hit Kentucky too? Yeah, it would have, for sure. Oh my God, it was unbelievable. It was brutal. Okay, Lila. Here we go. Can I please write this one on the print with a small lightning bolt at the end? Yes. Thank you very much. I am lightning, the rain transformed. Okay, let's do it. Do it. Should I try this one instead? Let's see. That sounds like a dog or a kid.
What's the difference?
There is no difference, really. You're right. Too big of a lightning bolt?
I don't think so.
I think she said she wanted a small lightning bolt on the end. That's a little bit big. Let's do another one. Yeah. That was the practice run. Lila. Got it memorized. Even my normal voice sounds like Axel. This is true. I spent years learning how to sound like other people, and then when I moved to Los Angeles and started in voice acting, that's what I did for years, and then eventually things merged and shifted, and I went from playing someone else, Damon, Paul McCartney, to playing Axel. It sounds like me, because he is, and I am. What? You got it memorized. I'm killing myself on this. I gotta do another one tonight.
I can't remember. Was it Axel or was it Raiden who you had a director who was trying to guide you on what kind of voice they wanted, and they said Johnny Quest, but age him up.
Oh, that was Chris Zimmerman. That was when I was auditioning for Raiden.
Oh,
Where are you, Lila? Better.
mm-hmm.
I am lightning, the rain transformed, with a little lightning bolt just for you. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hell yeah, sister. I'll leave the lightning bolt design to you, Flynn. Thank you. I actually had to redo it because I made one that was ridiculously large. I kept adding, and it just kept growing and getting ridiculously unshapely, shall we say. Kitty Sniper Box just joined. Hola, ¿qué pasa? Robin does indeed have it memorized. So does Dave. So does Mac. Have I met any other Sonic voice actors? David, I have. But since they recorded us separately, I would have to look at cast lists to see. Didn't Colleen Clinkenbeard do a voice for the second motion picture? No. Yes? I think so. I haven't seen her in years. She's delightful. And I believe she's one of the cast, right? Who else? You could tell me who else. I probably know or have met most of them. I had never met any of the other actors who voiced Silver. Question is, do I have it memorized, Quinton? Ah, yes, I do. I have everything memorized that I can remember. You felt so bad for Axel in 358/2 days? Yeah. Yeah. Hugs are good. Hug the guy. Everybody needs one. I'm glad you love it, Lila. It is Lila, isn't it? Yes. Que pasa, New York? Que pasa, New York? Hey, hey. John Lennon. What was my favorite scene? Script reading in Kingdom Hearts. I don't have one. What was yours? Because, hello, Saya. Art underscore by underscore Ellie. Ellie, how's it going? Been a while. Thank you, David. Yes, Colleen O'Shaughnessy, who I love. I haven't seen her in years. She's wonderful. But see, I got Colleen right, didn't I? Yeah, and her husband's wonderful. And I mean, it's been so many years. Last time I saw them, their kid, she had a newborn. What's up, Zonix? Easy Rider, 1969. Peace. That's obviously a reference to the movie with Peter Fonda and Dennis Hopper, man, and Jack Nicholson. Thank you for bringing Easy Rider to us, people. You love Colleen as much as I do. Good. Aqua 90's back. Good to see you. Mr. H in the house. Or Dennis Hopper. Let's do Dennis. You're a huge fan of the Kingdom Hearts series, and your favorite character is Axel/Lee. Your question is, how long did I become an actor? How long did it take for me to become an actor? How long have I been an actor? The short answer to the story is I started acting as a child in a town of Mayfield Village, a suburb of Cleveland, Ohio. I started doing impressions at the age of 8, which seemed normal to me. I just watched other impressionists on TV, and I did impressions of their impressions, created my own impressions, and then started doing impressions of other teachers, friends, family. I remember one of my first narrations, I was in grade school. Actually, it was in catechism, which is like Sunday school. And it was a Christmas play. And for some reason at that time, I didn't want to audition for the cast of the play. And they liked me. So they said, we're going to make you a narrator. And I might have been, again, about 8 or 9 years old. I didn't even know what a narrator was at the time. And they gave me cards, written cards to stand off to the side. There were 2 narrators on the other side of the manger and the holy story of Jesus. And I narrated. Again, kind of interesting when you think about the fact that I would go on to narrate stories as an adult for a living. I did narration for the series I'd Kill for You on the Investigation Discovery Channel, which was on for 3 seasons. And that was an incredible experience. If you want to hear my narration on that, go to the ID channel or go to YouTube or look it up. You can find it. It's pretty cool. So I've been acting since I was a kid. In high school was my first major play in front of a major audience. I was probably, 15 years old, 14 years old. I did 12 plays in 4 years. And I performed in 11 of the 12 plays. The one I didn't perform in, I did tech work, painting backstage. I don't know if it was to humble me or what, but I loved it. I was bitten by the bug. I loved performing in front of an audience. And I played Nathan Detroit in Guys and Dolls. Nathan Detroit in Guys and Dolls. Nathan Detroit, Guys and Dolls. And we were taping a show, a run-through actually, before opening night. And the actress who played Adelaide didn't come out. And I started improvising on the spot. I made up a song and started shuffling my feet in character. And that's before I knew what improvisation was. So I think that's, well, actually a longer answer to your question, but I've been acting, you know, all my life. I'd say I first got paid as an actor when I was like 21, 22. Moved out to Los Angeles 3, 4 years later. No, within the first 3 years, I was doing extra work, which they call background acting. I did some stand-in work. This is for videos, TV shows, movies. Guns N' Roses video, November Rain. TV movie called Stormy Monday with, I Can See Her in My Mind's Eye. Sybil Shepherd. I did stand-in work for Luke Perry and Paul Rubin on the movie Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I was doing production work for CBS, and then I got signed to the voiceover agency Sandy Schnarr Talent by Sandy. Started auditioning for voice acting and never stopped acting. But I had never stopped acting before. It's just, that's when I started getting paid. The majority of the work I've done is voice acting, but I've also done, you know, voice acting for TV. I've done a couple movies, lots of improv on stage, lots of stand-up, plays, rock and roll bands, you name it. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of my story, which is kind of fun. I appreciate that question. That's a great question. Thank you. Who do I think Axel's favorite Disney princess is? That's tough because I don't know all the Disney princesses. I'm just thinking of if Cinderella is considered a Disney princess, I would consider her a Disney princess. I would say Cinderella. Who else is there? There's a lot more, but I never kept up with them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing? Peter Fonda, who inspired John Lennon to write She Said, She Said. I just saw, you're right, with Keeper Roxas. I just saw the other night a special on that. And Lennon and Harrison were partying with, I think, some, guys in the band The Byrds in a rental house in Los Angeles, California. And at the time they were taking acid, which I don't endorse. And Peter Fonda, the actor, who was the son of Henry Fonda and the brother of Jane Fonda, came in, sat down, and was kind of catching up with them. He, was late to the party, shall we say, and he sat down next to Lennon and said, "I know what it's like to be dead." And John never forgot that and wrote a song called She Said, She Said. What a weird thing to say to somebody, right? Then again, at that time, how people are at parties, or maybe you don't. Yeah, you do. Sometimes people say the dumbest stuff, and Peter, who knows what he was thinking, man? I mean, he might have been trying to impress him, or God knows what he was thinking. Maybe they were talking about somebody who passed away, and because of his acting experience, he said, "I know what it's like to be dead." Or, "I know what it's like to be dead." It's all in the delivery, isn't it, folks?
This is the last one we got.
Oh, we've got this just in, another print to sign, Silver the Hedgehog for Kevin. It's no use. Let me have some water here. All I've been doing is drinking coffee since I've been sitting here with you. And I could tell that because I haven't put any food in my belly, I'm a little edgy from the caffeine. H2O, hydrate, it's good for you. My wife taught me about spring water. Turns out it's better than that other water. What is it?
Purified, I can't stand it.
Yeah, purified. I mean, purified's fine, but when you have natural spring water, my gosh, it's delicious. Refreshing. And they say you need up, I think, to 64 ounces a day.
I think they say half your weight in ounces or something like that.
Half your weight in ounces?
Yeah. Like if you weigh like 100 pounds, you need 50 ounces. I think that's right.
Well, I'm way low. I'm overweight, or both. Okay, out to us, well, not to Kevin. Kevin. It's no use. That's a beautiful print.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that request, Kevin. I hope you're still out there. Let me see. I can check. All I have to do is look at that. Oh, he still is. Yes, Kevin Sorensen, if I'm not mistaken. Andrea Valenzuela, or is it Andrea Valenzuela, if you're American speaking, or Andrea Valenzuela. Andrea Valenzuela. Are you here in America, Andrea, or Andrea, or another country? How about Anna Mitchell? Megan is still here from Ireland. Sláinte, Erin, Cat Hall, still in the house. Zonix, Neil Grant, Jennifer Wang. Who else is here? I'm just making call outs. Ebony Callahan, that's right. Charles is still here. I mean, Charleston. Neon, Nguyen, still in the house. David is still in the house. Robin Mizore, still in the house. David J.G. Doyle. If that's not, I mean, David, really, that sounds like an attorney's name. David J.G. Doyle at law. Star Oathkeeper Roxas in the house. Samantha Flynn in the house. Mac Kenneth Richards Styles in the house. So, fun fact. When Robin was 13, she thought Axel's theme song was Light 'Em Up by Fall Out Boy. Do you think he'd even remotely agree? Sam?
I could see it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I would agree with that. That's an excellent catch. Star says she has one gripe with the Revolver outtakes, and that's they didn't include all of John's demos for She Said. I agree. Well, and also, Star, I would say they just didn't include enough outtakes of any of their demos or works in progress or, conversations. Because I can tell you, years ago, I heard bootleg stuff, pre-CDs on vinyl and on radio shows of the Revolvers, stuff from the Revolver sessions. It's still out there. They just didn't clean it up and produce it for this collection, which is really disappointing. And I didn't buy it, so I haven't seen the booklet and the information behind it. Someone asked, yes, we will get new prints overnight ordered for Monday, do the stream Tuesday or Wednesday before we leave town Thursday. Sorry about that. Were those, yeah, that's right. Some of those requests were previous, right? Or were they new?
Which ones?
The one that you just wrote about, to Aqua 90 Val.
Oh, she's talking about the Axel portraits.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So
those are ones that were already there.
She was one of the ones who was already there?
Yeah.
Oh. Should I show her the one that I did show her the one we had, didn't I?
Oh, maybe. I'm not sure.
I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I can show it. Oh no, not that. Well, that one, but the other one that you said no to.
Well, just because it's not as bright as the one that we get made.
No, that's true. Yeah, we're gonna get those for you, so you get exactly what you want. Because we really only have these in stock, which is on the same kind of paper stock, glossy. But we have these. But this is an older card stock, and it looks cool from far. But when you get up on it graphically, digitally, it's not as clear. So I think you might want to wait for the original one. That's glossy. If you change your mind, you can, let us know. But I think you should have what you want. Oh, love from Saudi Arabia. I was there a few years ago. Were you at the convention that I attended? Did we meet? If not, another time. We're meeting now. Love to you as well. That's great. I mean, isn't this amazing that we can connect like this? Andrea from Colorado. That's right. You were asking if I made it to Colorado. Let's go. Now let's go. I'm wondering if that's let's go or is it let's go? Mm-hmm. I can only think of it from the car song. Let's go. I like the nightlife, baby. She says, I like the nightlife, baby. She said. Axel's gonna light him up. Got it memorized. Yeah, I don't know that song that well. I'll have to listen to it. I think of the song Lit. Or no, the song My Own Worst Enemy by Lit, just because the name's Lit. But it's a great tune, but it's definitely not about Axel at all. Have I heard all the Beatles Christmas records? Over the years, I believe I have. I don't think I've missed anything, but I don't have anything collected on vinyl, so it's possible I could have missed something. Always what I drink, Quinton. I always drink water for my fiery soul and rage within. Right on. Hello, Melissa Connell. I'm going backwards. Amazing to think you were part of the first Call of Duty, and now it's a massive franchise. You're right. So I wonder how I missed the boat on that one. I might have been out of the country, because there were 15 years where I was doing conventions not only in the US, but Canada, England, Australia, Ireland, Japan. Gosh. Thank you, Pesto. The mother of 3 of your friends was a teacher for your drama classes out of school for the first. That's cool. The biggest plays you remember doing were something in the Matilda play and one of the monkeys. Were you one of the monkeys for the Wizard of Oz play? That's awesome, man. Do you know Wizard of Oz was the play that I was not cast in at my high school, Mayfield High School, by my dearly departed favorite director of all time, John Zuhay. That must have been fun. That's where I did stage and scenery. You have friends that do Second City here in Chicago? They're in Chicago. And I think you would have done great at Second City. Thank you, Oathkeeper Roxas. I would agree with you. I did improv in Los Angeles at LA Connection, Groundlings, and I improvised with the LA branch of Chicago's Second City troupe out here once. I've improvised with some of the best and some of the rest. And I almost moved to Chicago after college. But I didn't like the idea of working at a steakhouse to pay the bills while taking classes there. Granted, there could have been other options, but that's what I saw. Before that, I went to New York. I checked out New York City first. So New York, and I went, maybe, I don't know. Chicago, possibly. Then my cousin wanted to move to LA. I helped him move to LA, and that's when I found my way. So, yeah, I love improvising. That's a lot of what I do here with you. Let's get current here. You have a question. Did I answer it already? Ah! I did. You are in the house, Aiden. Aiden's in the house. Glad you like how I said your name, Mac. Any new projects out there? Yes, Eduardo Flavio, 17. Nothing I can speak about. The demo for Eleanor Rigby? Is it good? Do you like it? Yeah, I'd like to hear it. If it's good, sure. Yeah, actually, yes, Star. Okay, guys, it's been amazing on this live, and seeing my print get signed firsthand, but I really need to get to sleep. It's officially Sunday. You're in Glasgow. Is that right? Oh, no. Hold on there. Cat. Oh, right. That was you. Captain. Cat. Are you gone already? I hope you haven't so you could hear me say this. Good night to you. Ah, you're gone. This is happening after the fact. Had I known you're from Glasgow, I would have done this for you. All right, maybe someone will tell her to go back and check it out. Glasgow thanks you. What's it say? Kone is coming back in Bleach 1,000 Years Blood War. Well, in Japan, right? So hopefully in America. Captain Katz is gone. You gotta love 11-hour shifts. Also, Cat Hall was me. Yes, I've got it memorized, good night. And here we have Sarah Bobby. Sarah _ Bobby, hello. Zonix, what's awesome? Saudi Arabia? Or the fact that we're meeting? Oh, yeah, you're right. Technology, that we get to meet like this. Brady Fish wants to show me something we've had for a little while. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Oh, man. You're one of the grandpas. I love that. You know, my favorite grandpa was Joe, right? Grandpa Joe, played by a character actor named Jack Albertson. Charlie went with him, right? All those grandpas were bedridden until there was a magic ticket, the golden ticket. Grandpa Joe got out of bed to move, to go with Charlie. I never thought that I could find over the mountain ecstasy, but nevertheless I find something about to be. I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden chance to make my way. And with a golden ticket, it's a golden day. Metal Gear needs Raiden in a new game. You're right. Thank you, Star. Absolutely. All right, you have a good sleep too. Here's to Raiden being in the next Smash Bros. Oh gosh, who just joined? Bree Briven 82. Thanks, Mac. Kate's here. Let's see who just joined. Megsy's here. Doesn't show everybody who's here. And I'm waving to Jax. And I'm waving to Bree. And I'm looking to see. Da, 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 da. You have a clay model of a character I played in the past, if you're interested. You're back. You stepped out for a moment, Robin. Okay. Brady Shaw. Here's the question, Brady. The clay model for a character. All right, I'll give you a chance. What the heck? You may be the only person who can accept at this point. I've invited a lot of people to come on. So you've been invited.
Hi.
How you doing? Is it Brady?
Good.
Brady?
All right, you ready? Ta-da.
Now, who is that? I can't see.
You remember the Skylander series?
Skylander?
Yeah.
Cap Team.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I was. Hold on. What was I? Tell me the name of the character again.
Well, hello there. My name is Dr. Crankcase.
That's right.
Dr. Crankcase. That's wonderful. It's so great to see you. It's so great to see me.
That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Where are you calling in from?
Georgia.
Awesome. What part?
Alpharetta.
Is that north or south of Atlanta?
I'm not too sure, honestly.
Well, that's okay. Have you ever been to Atlanta?
Yeah, I was born there.
Well, you were.
Mhm.
Have you ever been to a game, like a Braves game?
Hot minute.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. And are you in school or are you working? What are you doing?
You graduate from senior year.
You graduated or you're about to graduate?
I'm about to.
Cool. How's it going?
It's going well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you have any favorite classes?
I'm taking acting.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
We're
Do you
having
think you might pursue
perform
it?
Little Mermaid in February.
Oh, cool. What will you play in that?
I am playing one of Triton's guards.
Cool. Is this one of your first roles?
No, this is my 6th.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And do you think you'll pursue it as a career, or is it just something you'll do for fun?
I think hopefully for fun. Hopefully I get famous for it. But
Okay. Well, if you love doing it, if it's your passion, follow your bliss, as they say. Dreams can come true.
Yep.
Hey, thanks for joining in.
yeah, of course.
Well, thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Have a lovely day. Thank you, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
I'm glad he was able to join us. That was really cool. Mac, do you know Brady? Oh, you graduated this year. Hey, let's say hello to Araksu. Bryce joined. Hello. Harris. Hello. I got people are just joining. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Zonix. Raiden loves you. Because Raiden is lightning, the rain transformed. Oh my gosh, another wave. Oh, wait, we've got a few more people here. Another wave. Oh, you're just giving a hello. Got it. Let me see. We've got some people who wants to join. I see Paparoo. I see the Heather Valerie. Wait, you've been here for a while. Are you the Valerie when I was singing the Valerie song by the Monkees? Valerie? Let's see. Any idea of when I'm coming back to Australia? I know a few cons would be happy to have you. Really? Well, let me know, buddy. You know, because of the last almost 3 years now, right? With COVID. It's just so weird, you know, and every country's got different, what do you call it? Guidelines. So I don't know, man. I'm down. If there's anybody you know, they can go to Celebrity Talent Booking, CTB. Turn them on to them, and Jeff Zanini, who's in charge, he will book me. All right, let's try. Yeah, the lockdowns were stupid. It was a pandemic. It really had nothing to do with what they said it had to do with. It's a lot to do with money. It's a lot to do with control. I've been to Melbourne. I'm sorry I didn't meet you then. Meet you then. Been to Melbourne, Sydney, where I hung out with David and his beloved. I've been to Mackay. Number of other places. Infamous 760 joined. What's up?
All right, let's bring on Heather. This is kind of cool because it gives me an opportunity to interview.
Hi.
Hey, Heather, how are you?
Good. I love your project of the Metal Gear. My brother played it since it was when I was a kid, and when I sent you a text, I had a crush on that character, and you nailed that performance, and I loved
Thank you
every
so much.
single of it, the way you did it.
Was it Metal Gear 2, 4, and Revengeance? My God, that's incredible.
Yes.
Aw.
It's an honor.
Thank you.
It's an honor.
Well, I'm grateful
to you.
you're here. Where are you?
I'm right now. I'm in I was born in Fort Lauderdale, so my mother had no one was giving off. No one was not giving opportunities in Orlando because I was unhappy. So because they were not giving me opportunities to get a job in Orlando, so I didn't have any. Once I was doing high school, I told my mom. So my mom's boyfriend helped me and said, "Don't worry, we're gonna give you a chance. We're gonna go to Texas so you could have the opportunity to work and get a job." So I'm in here. I feel honored in Texas that don't worry, we're going to give her the opportunity to work with us. So I work at a coffee store that I work for 3 hours, only Thursdays and Fridays. So but now it changed my life, and now I'm doing things more than I was than before. And it changed my life where I am today.
Oh, Austin. I understand
Austin,
it's beautiful
Texas.
there.
I haven't been here. My monitor said, "Oh, you should try." So I give it a chance, and honestly, my brother came here to visit me for only for I think for 5 days. He just left today, and after that we were because before my brother came here to see me, because I haven't seen him because he's been working and so hard over there. So he came here to see me, to visit me, to see how I was doing. And my mother was because we haven't seen you, so he came here to see me, and then and my brother's doing so good, and he said, "I don't want to go, I don't want to leave you," because my brother's so I'm the second child and he's the oldest, so I'm the second one.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So my first voiceover I heard you in was in Johnny Quest. I told you about that. Because people think it was a reboot, but I never think of it as a reboot. Because people say, because I was watching on YouTube, say, "Oh, it's a reboot," and I never think of it because I was born in '95. So I was, and that's how I first heard your voice acting. So I saw you in Johnny Storm first before I heard you again, and who is it?
Oh, thank you.
I love your performance so much.
I mean, those were two. I loved, as a kid, I watched, reruns of the Johnny Quest from the 60s. And then suddenly I'm in Hollywood. I got a voice agent. I'm auditioning. And I'm doing Human Torch. Flame on! And a couple of the writers ended up going over to the new, at that time it was new, 1995, 96 Johnny Quest. And they wanted it to be more like the original and honor it. So these two guys came in. I guested on that first season of Johnny Quest, which was done in an absurd fashion. I won't go into why. But it didn't honor the original cast of the story. And Larry Houston and Lance Falk came in, and they were in the recording booth with director Chris Zimmerman Salter, who had me in to do what are called pickup lines. Lines from an episode I guested on, they needed additional takes. And I'm sitting next to an actor named Michael Benyer, who was Haji, and he was great. And we're doing our scenes back and forth, our pickups, and suddenly they say to me, "Would you try Johnny with Haji?" Yeah. So I said, "Absolutely. What do you need? Come on, Hodge. Let's go." Well, I know in the future that I'm going to be talking to somebody who is a big fan from my past, which is now my present, and she'll be in Austin even though she's from Florida. Bandit, did you follow that? So that's how that happened. So yeah, 96. That's when that came out. And
you were This when you heard of the audition, you got nervous of getting like when you're auditioning for the
Well,
part?
actually, I didn't, and here's why. Because I had guested on the series already. I heard the other guy who was cast as Johnny, and I thought, he's all right. But when I was there with Michael, he and I are friends for years, we got on famously. I was so focused on doing the other work that when they said, "Would you do Johnny to his Haji?" I just thought, yeah, of course, that'll be fun. It's like I get to improv. So I wasn't really nervous because I didn't know it was an audition. They didn't tell me. They basically said that I was just helping him out with his lines. So they were smart. If they had said, "You're auditioning for this," I might have then had a chance to get nervous, but I didn't. So they're but they knew.
Good.
They knew. They're like, yeah, that was. They told me later. We knew you were our guy. So, are you with friends or family now where you are?
Yeah, now I'm living with my mother, but I have thoughts like in the future I might get my own place because I was like when I was like because I was born in 95, I was never afraid to like try things. I was never afraid like living on my own. So like I'm only like 27 right now, so I'm turning 28 on March 8th. So if I ever do cameo for a birthday thingy, then I will have to let you know my
Excellent.
birthday's on March
Yeah,
8th.
right on.
So, and I came here because I wasn't feeling well, so I just got sick yet. So I didn't know what was going on. So I woke up, I wasn't sleeping well, so I have a headache and all that stuff. So I came on to like, if you could say something like a common thing
Absolutely.
to me, like so I could get better.
I'm glad you're here. I would just say when we don't feel well, at least for me, sometimes I feel alone or I feel like it's not going to end, but it does. And you're not alone, we're all in this together, and you just trust in that process. And you're in a new place, but you are with someone who loves you. You're cared for. You're going to be all right. Make sure you get rest, lots of fluids, as I've been starting to do. Coming in like this has been great. Getting to say hello, having the faith and the courage as you've done to come on, and share your story with us. That's strength, and vulnerability. And as I've been told, the more personal, the more universal. So I relate to your story and others relate too. And you relate to me and I relate to you. So I want to say to take care, all the best, God bless. I'll keep you in my thoughts and prayers. You're going to be all right.
Thank you so much,
Thank you, dear.
God bless you and take care. Take a picture of you, like
sure.
A
Hold on, let me
picture
do something
together.
with my hair. Did it work?
Yeah.
Let's do one more kind of fun.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm gonna put a light on because I can't see any because that works.
So you folks out there who are witnessing this is kind of some of the stuff I do when I'm at a live convention. I actually interact, and like when we take pictures together, I go, "Oh, let's try this next." So I'll do one where I'll have to look down, but I won't be able to see you how you take it. But so how'd that work? Did it work?
Thank you so much.
Excellent.
I hope to talk
Take
to you
care, dear.
again soon. One question: I'm doing a broadcast soon, so